at our register. But I was for 20 years. I do call it 20 years. It is a bias as in what will be attacked as in 20 years. And I have a bear with our idea. That is the question I'm on for.
Hey, Asemo. Ain't he? Do you hear me cry this school for a pre plan?
Yes, because get your man. You got to go a school was near Boom, and I said, Obi.
In the end, and Colano, or my you Murphy Hospital, and I said, or more to say this here.
I mean, look, I said, the final autonomic, I say, you are. As I'm up in Pam. I'm up from home, go to Genuine, and Namano. How much of your calo up and pump? How many moves I found go to get him on an papa with him papa yano. I said, now who video na ya pamano. I'm up from my yomo. I'm a blue another school who's standing at boarding the bomb school. I'm a look at a blue school or some. But don't want to me a moment none there. A woman, and charges we saw her. Let me ask one after waiting in such a motor, not in such a motor. I say, by force crutches. Is there a school going to be used by force crutches? Is that the only crutches? I was school, I'm said you, Omundi them, but and I know they see in the school going to be at them. I say, Omunianum, and my crutches, Omudom school more obi.
Okay, Inti Kofi, my nasi, just be on standby, be any best about Obi. Why?
Matthew Obi.
Kofi J. and Motin, a central regional correspondent, Enra, by sheer coincidence. Or Koyebi Ewa Madina area on the Coco PS ideas and the reporter in him no or ye in the phone HR video enya all the facts I was answering you or the comprehensive report abrain with videos to back the story and the more I follow or start a report Mahu story. You've seen the videos, you've seen what went on. Mahu kwala prepra. Mahu it's a terrible sight. God nasaribedi akon abekame hon ewo studio. I know your editor Emma ABC newspaper. Gordon boko there.
Menua nyame adum kai boko enifi nagopo di ho afu fifi dwada bisi ne a ye kwakware kakra de keye. Also African way, come.
African
way. It's good. Who says in a young man, a man of Mopamata, then was a crowd. So, one no more sorry you. Here, or my classmate, or one no more tom pattern, at least. We are almost on a cry. But meaning, we are aware of this story. If I don't mean the commentator, say me, shall I say now. It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. Now, more yet I'm born it, and I'm main share who the Jatu person is. Okay. And me Google it, you know. Stories be braba on him. Okay. Now, but could be a catch my attention pa a year 5th September 2019. Okay. Lands Ministry denies employing Clement Jatu to, in quote, snatch lands. Inverted commas. Yes. Was the Lands Ministry denies employing Clement Jatu to snatch lands. That's story in was saying. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has denied employing the services of one Clement Jatu to reclaim government lands on its behalf. Mr. Jatu, who claims he has been contracted by the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, has allegedly been terrorizing residents in some parts of Accra with the help of land guards. The self-acclaimed contracted staff of the ministry was on Wednesday called out by landowners around the University of Professional Studies in Accra.
The same place.
After he led a team of military men and land guards to pull down their structures. But in a City News interview, Public Relations Officer of the ministry, Abraham Otabil, insisted that the ministry did not have a working relationship with Clement Jatu and will adopt every means to ensure that the matter is settled in the appropriate manner. In quotation, the lands minister has not hired a land guard to undertake any exercise. FM 94.7. We make sure say for us we are ministry. So and any negotiation we go into, we make sure we do it on behalf of the good people of Ghana. So we want to reiterate the claim that the land minister has not contracted a contractor called Jato to hire land guards to undertake a demolition exercise, we will not look on for that to continue. The ministry will look into the matter and ensure there is sanity in the system, because the land sector has to do with regulations and we have the responsibility over land transactions in the country. According to the university, some persons suspected to be land guards were seen destroying an aluminium sheet but the man accused of being a land guard, that is Jatu, has refuted the tag, arguing that he is a government official taxed to reclaim state lands. I am in charge of government lands reclamation. This is a state land acquired by an executive instrument. I am in charge to identify and reclaim any state land that has been acquired and has been encroached on by individuals and organizations. He alleged that UPSA is not a legitimate owner per the search in land commission's records. Hence, they were encroaching on a government land. Source the City Newsroom. Obi, story where dated 5th September
2021.
2019. UPSA, wow.
Yeah.
What is the interest there? Me patrol Abrante year report was say I do call his papa no.
Yeah.
Ese wa free ministry. Obi aso wa ni papa na efa ni Jato no. Anyway. 2019 asem san by Emma wo papa ne say woni ministry no contract. Ministry no say bibia asa ni ho. Obi sa na say ye no. Sa na say ye no wana. 2019 see ye na Otabel PRO e ka say omuni ni hwe no be hwe asem no.
Ekosi
sen. Se ekosi baby ya minyi ni se bia ken enra asem be sen yesi.
Na eho nan kasa no a state land there. Do you have that information?
Yes, it be a state land.
Sa UPS area hono.
Yes. So
because on hene no the chief of Mempasem the din de ni Togbo Obodai Ampao this should be the 5th, right? Another 4th.
I say Roman
No, where the 6th VI
6.
Yeah, the 6th. Ni
yeah.
O fine biaboko there.
No fair no yeah fine.
Edanyame ase. Ana me pese me ka se o fine o ho te sen. O fine te your 10.
In your jogba, your 10 game.
In your jogba. Nachi.
Yo.
But me patrol we there ye hwe assassin Ideal College ni UPSC sa area ho no. Eye hwan mo asase a me patrol.
Me pastor master.
Me pastor asase.
Yeah.
Eno na nye state land.
No, I don't see any state land there because the whole place is from a pastor. Because when a government is coming to take a land, it comes to the chief, and the chief will acquire the land to you. So when you are no more doing anything on that land, you give back the land to the owner. That's how it is.
Yeah, I know. In Momo case, no, has Masai Aji assassin officially, ana.
Yeah, it was in 2008. President Kufuor gave those lands to us. 208. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is this year as we speak. Now, I am in Passem for Assassia.
Yeah, it is our land.
Now, your friend is saying, into Ideal College school, no, is in Massas so on.
Yeah, it's on me Passem Assassin.
And in the Mempassem, no one, I'm told them, Professor Sibu.
My predecessors.
Oh, your predecessors
sold it before I installed to be the chief, the chief chief now.
Do you know one Clement Jato Unimino?
Yes, I've heard the name, The other time, I think there was some skirmishes when he came to destroy some lands and buildings and other things. So we have to call him and tell him that he is intruding to our place. And we sat down and everything came down. But unfortunately, I don't know what happens again. Some people were reporting to me that some of their buildings have been destroyed and their walls have been destroyed, and they took the land, then they allocate the land to another people, which I don't understand.
Yeah, because Clement Jatonin who claim they say our mandate of the ministry say also reclaiming state land amount for Afano. Ono so abaya man is power and say onye, and that's why in 2017 he was there and ending so that is a was sign so Abba area Honeybiu. What it tells me is a still land maybe there are some state lands in there. No?
If there are state lands, I've gone to land commission. I've told them that they should give me the demarcation of the state lands and the family lands that we are having, so that we can see this is the state land, this is the family land. You understand my point?
Yes.
But they are not able to give me the documents because I'm telling them they should give me the documents so that I can prove, or they can prove to me that this is state land and what do you call it, the family land. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been with the land commission. We sat down on the round table. We talked, and we told them everything that they are doing over there must be stopped. It should be grounded. Everything must be stopped. And still, they are coming in to do. They have destroyed so many people's what do you call it?
Property.
Houses, which is very, very bad. And our petition to the chief of staff, the president, then the MP himself is also doing very well. We are all going around to service all these things so that everything should come down. That yesterday that I heard that they have been at Ide College. You understand? And the land there, my predecessors, my ancestors were the people who hold this land. So you could see that I am the 6th chief of the town. You understand?
Inti Sisiana oye chief awo woman for legitimately omote wasase so are being terrorized. Said the enra yehu ye no.
Yeah.
What can you do now for them? Because
I reported the case at the Legon police before we official reports to them that this is what is happening. So they are also taking it. They are not taking it lightly. They are working on it. And owners of the occupants too, they come day in, day out to the palace because the way they are being terrorized, they can't do anything. So at the moment, I'm saying all lands here are developed. We want to know whether it is this is government land or this is the what they call it, the family land. So that all these things must stop. You understand?
Yeah, I get you. Inti, we will get back to you one more time.
If you can give me more time so that I will clarify some small thing for you.
Please do. Me and you.
What I would like to know that the land is allodially owned by the last two with beneficial interest in the Sanchi family of the past. Where I'm the chief.
Yes.
The family was the pre-accusation owners until government compulsory acquired part in 1972. The EI 72. It, however, did not pay compensation, so we kept on applying for it. In 2008, the government decided to release the land to us in lieu of compensation, and therefore passed EI 16 to revoke the EI 72. All lands outside EI 16 was returned to us. So the land belongs to us. These are the lands our guarantees have possessed over the years until recently when people are come to the surface on it. By demolishing their property, most of our guarantors have registered taxes from Lands Commission. The lands being demolished are outside government lands covered by EI system. So I have two people here who are victims. If you would like to talk to them, the houses have been demolished.
Okay.
So you can talk to them.
Okay, Mamani Omunkasa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nana.
Hello.
Hello.
Opanina, apom to saying.
Mpacho me huye minia.
Na o dying na wasi awie.
Mpacho me see 4 rooms house.
Na wuti ma na se na afi na wo kotina.
Me tin over 7 years ni.
Over 7 years.
Family of 8.
In the old dying is here I dey o mabu agu.
O mo bebu ni nyina agu 18th May no 2022.
18th May ya.
Yeah. Bebu ni nyina agu yenti me transfer 2 days. Because me ni ba biara ye beko.
Why mu na bu wo dying no?
One Elijah Abbas na minim say the whole team was led by Clement Jato.
Clement Jato na.
Yes, please. Minya tuma the ba me so no na wasem. Wasem. Kita pick up government number plate. Your car no, if a car number and a police car and a convoy of a Buddhism. Be PS wa see every ho. They will be back and young call Lands Commission. Then start here.
Wasa no na how many plots?
70 by 100.
70 by 100, one plot.
Yes, one plot.
O turn it aben.
Me to 14 years ago. Nana when the casa here me predecessor no ne mpani for ho.
Anti wo kwa hemfie ho na oni omko di ano ne bibia.
Me pa chan na omoma tire me kwa me kokumu. Land surveyor Mr. One Ayibonte, then no Oya Juma Legon Business School Library.
Before so we be to can okoye search.
Yeah, search. Yeah, search.
Oh yeah, search na then they buy.
Ma papa to go kra the master plan it's a former president before that time no AJ Sasa mo ama Nana
It is a about say omabu dine no. Since May, no. What have you been doing? Oda hin
yo. Enye danu kwano umbugu ye. Mene mere ya no for 23 years ni. I have popularly almost me Brodora. Mene mere na. Me wo Brodo machine ye de fitting flour mixer and block machine in use that Brodo machine de ma use no 9 years violation me ba ha no mintimi fix ye ma ye see 4 rooms no ba home and madam ko bi so ani omutu no ai achimota clubhouse or also the niama aba ntie kan machine ho dan no ba home me de me kata poria kata so atechire so de Buddhism no ebubu ni nyina akire omasesa machine nyina ko because ba me ha 18th May 2022 and then 20th May 2022 and finally 23rd May 2022 no de me ko nyina ba wie nti me yi me ka me no ana ho nyina pie me wo nji problem nti e pie na day one ba na mafa nantie bia minimum people Malaysia yi me blocks ne ma yon road pie nti yi ene karin na apie na machine de na ye duru nti ntimi anyin that day nti ye wie ye ne 2 days Cause an Opebiana, you be me for Mecono plus police for name, Langard for the ball, amazing for home by. Jomato at war for Afa, Massas and other 3 plots, which I have 4 plots in one, Omani entrance. Menoka say, Quadia, you machine up me, no block machine, na brodo machine now. Oma fani na afia.
Oma pa o block machine brodo machine nso ko.
Me pa cha oma fani na afia sa so me no ka say.
Ende Clement Jatone ni nkofo yi omo ye bi o krom hawa. Oma fa wo India no omo de kwahin.
Me nti me nkyere ba bia omo de ko. Me ko ha ko sra hwe say. O ho na opa bia yumi bia ti one time pa no omo famo me. One allergy abasia ono ne ne team na nim. Omo de budeza na ba ho.
Asempa FM.
Na in this year brodo business na gu.
Agu.
What to plan for over 20 years?
2010 no. One papa yonko do bia me nim no na be ye mfie nsia ni de na ne ye nsanhia. Ote masem no ofre me. O se me mpesika bi mra. Ncha no pa no 20 ade 2010 no. Me hwehwe 400 Ghana. She envelope man silia no. Me koye no. Was when you match your phone back into Missicaniso, which is over or Fred match your back on Mamma Baby Boom on Mamma by or two motor by a partner so over no jam in him, match you run on it, pick up on him. Or first you get 600 Ghana, the J media 400 and they can't kind. Mene match your name in Unipamians and 8,000 Ghana or the man. Man, no, you almost had an across. Now, me the friend say. We said, yeah, me for home through home, cop, baby, for home, and Parmesan and home for a car buyer. We fear hot dumb. It's still police pen in the breast, on Cassancho, and I'm coming and I give blocks. And one, and now almost super much before it be 1 minute machines in P. I near you, my police is or a powerless with Elijah Bassi.
Hey, where you Kafra in the panel business over 20 years ago, or dying. What's in a 4-bedroom apartment and so Mobugu. In his out of wine chain.
Say no, may you make a crowd legon, by 27 years in the so cohun legon 2, chairman, ne secretary no. Omo mammy, emergency residence bureau legon, Star Village, Poteswo. The Honor no bear 3 weeks the call 1 month.
Ole unim Kafra ma yem fancy wahu waka say no Ghana nyina etie o enti bibia ne yebesa so ba
na na say otano mo kasa ntim dia man.
Okay mame ne na nwie.
Yeah.
Ni
I want to appeal to the president to come in, because the way things are going, there will be insecurity if we don't take that. Because people are so aggrieved. The way they have been destroyed, demolished their, what do you call it, their houses. And when you demolish somebody else, you can't allocate it to another person. Mm-hmm. Why is it so? You understand? So we are appealing to the president, because the people in my town are very, very aggrieved, and they wanted to back on a demonstration, seriously. So
you mean when they demolish somebody's house, the land is given to another person?
It is being allocated to somebody. You could see before 2 days, then they fence it. You see, which is very, very bad. Very, very bad. And we have talked round table. We've talked to them that it is not allowed. How can you demolish somebody's building and allocate it to another fellow? It is never done anywhere. And they have got their land titles, their papers on the land. And you are clearing them by force. You understand?
Yeah.
So we are appealing to the president. We are appealing to the chief of staff. The MP too is striving very hard. He's talking to them so that we should calm down. I don't want bloodshed at my place over here. Because if you leave even one soul, it's not easy. It's a very bad thing. So we are talking to the president, the land minister, Benito and his people. They should stop them coming to work over here. we beg them, they should stop. Because the people are aggrieved. I have to tell you. For the past days, I have not been sleeping. People are trooping into my palace. You understand?
Yeah.
So we are telling them they should come in quickly and salvage the situation. Other than that, there's nothing that because the people are many than me. I have talked to them to calm down. They should calm down. They should calm down. They said their houses are being destroyed. Even my own father's what do you call it land has been fenced. And other people. So what is going on? It is uncalled for.
I appreciate your concern. We'll come back to you if need be. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Yeah.
We don't want insecurity over here, so the president should come in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Chief of Mimpasem and Amoten in Kano with one of the victims and so sharing a story with us. Sad development there. Ekosi essentially God na saribedi akoda so ha na kwaku
sankwata asem we ma me nsu sa wedu sankwata asem we ma stop
oh kwa asem men
sankwasa afo bi omode online na so omo mudi nkwase asem wo Ghana han debo
what's your one side
with immediate effect as IGP kokko fa no so anko fa na me the IGP be kokko with immediate effect e dan kwata asem na ekko Ghana
what's your one side
papa ya some are walking I will soon say you two no free ni fee must I didn't sika when me say papa na ID college school no and no mako bufa
enye na
e sankwa yeti gatobi oya anu ato amenkofo oya anu ato amenkofo oya anu ode boys bi in poster for bi rasta for bi so me United States no mako go do mu din kwatasem I'm calling on IDP with immediate effect
kwaku tobo
with immediate effect after IDP another minute of lance and like
what's your one side what's your one side
from when abepem ne en kwatasem na ekwoto mam nyuto that word no sa gato no send a political
enye gato
jato no wonu meta wakọ bubu nkofo bi na to kwata wota Medina wota I do baby I want to see that all I want the national security for the land commission when am authority to be ben wo I was say Ghana for say what say Ghana for your padie papa ya work at wo fa no ana wo nua no aya pam no ye na dwuma kakra ne to na free dem pam na free ni fia ka be yode na kwasti ampani ya wonu nya nta jimi ni
tobo na on radio so now no
Jimmy ya nsem
kwaku nya motre o radio so tobo
ada wona sumua na se wo Jimmy na se ministers na Ghana ha
kwaku bu ahe
a political hu na etie na ni kuto no
kwaku bu ahe tobo
I dey say na wo ka
tobo
Tell papa we ID candidate papa we ya all contested central region chairman professor ne land ya waji ato ho dada na wo kwase ampani wa kwa bubu land
kwaku bu ahe na so den so no
mami ni akwa na tem ka onum nyansa
o radio so to na wo dey one side for now
me tie one side me kwale won last minister
yes
me kwale on IGP me kwale on national security minister so with immediate effect sa gato no se gato jan konkwa chiro ne mfa ne ntum enya sa me e chira obetime ka se me di gato no akọ IGP anatam na akọ any matter court of impunity ne koso na mo obi aba betam so mo ye chere tabo ye ento obi agimi ahunu to agimi obi di nkwata sama ahunu to odi nkwata sam sa papa we enkofo eta ID college go to school no kra na wo ni awo land ready bia wo school ho mebua watching the land ya to ho president ku for time near the land ne ma no na wo kwase ampani sem ko
obi ma wi ana
unye
topic ne to
beba so le
ya be chisa akwa na to
obi 1 second
you see 1 second na yentwa me here
the woman say
yes
as I say oman imra na yede adwuma I'm sure say police ni bi no how did home and the question is that police for no free for him now why na mom that order no because say lands for say the minia God e ka ho asemi abeka say omunim no na omuma to media and ye to me ben or wa otimi di police for surrounding ho na sabio nkola na we no ye nkola o na police ni ne by school for community bi da police for are supposed to protect them but rather na police for mum ni won na den e kontokwa enti
omo de iron rod
na hu mi na enti I'm sure say the Ghana I'm sure the Ghana police service wait here
yes
Ghana police for and take up the matter na ya omunye investigation na ye misa kwan a police for no any sanko for no den enam because you see police need here ya man tuo na odi ekodi obi a aban man ni tumi na ono akura mpo na odi ni tumi kura ono na dey na say kura na I'm not sure say you can easily get police to follow him and decide say the aim he wo mu ni say yes aban asase ye budan na ye gina wa mo bi so tiri dan na what be that yankum jafo nija anamboa yankum jafo nija ntimi no mesre se wo de mama akoma den emre fom na yam punish on say you see if for nothing owura dampare dey mean say he's a very disciplined policeman and on investigations den enya adwuma now nyame ada roma yankopon dey ne bo forcing bofopa ye nua branch here of free central region o twema kɔ ne baabi e bi kwa nka ye nten ka ye discuss ho ana obe discuss ho kwa hu pictures abe ya dance e bi nyankopɔn de na kopie ho ana we die efunu ani abie ato abonten. We want the police to come in, do their investigations and then inform the public. Me sure someone the statement the police issue statement. Ye hu bia as anko for no fee. Any djuma ye nuan abrante na fe no jato no den odi ne hu bia de tumi den e free pepepe nti kwaku o consultant ni me
e mo nya wo kwaku ni ta kwaku o de mon twem
but ko me so ba de ba ko dem free police for dey buto am say dey court no mate
o mate
no minimum anti from to step here na IGP mesro ansa na ya ba wo enya ta dia
ye be from ansa na maba why mate medam wase e Ajinyami asem. Ye be say ato aso. Ma me ne God na nwie me here asem segment.
Tiasa no wako, tiasa kwapo no. Wonu me say former Angolan president. Eduardo dos Santos. Wa free mu ne.
Oh sir.
Yes. Eduardo dos Santos. Ade me nua cha se ka say bibia betwam no.
Bibia betwam.
Eduardo dos Santos. Du baby scar no wo no beti da boma na besia. He's gone today. Ye beto aso. Na you see Obi koku bahin aka asem bi na tani di ya won man mrafo na ba ku bi a o kan ya memene ne ya adwen Obi ti wuji de se me go na sabedi akon ena ma yusu Ghana ambulance service krampu edin ena me nam na me se mejeji muja akoma Ghana ambulance service na se atikiya nchime fene se Ghana Atomic Energy and sensem be dru ba bi ma then Director General of Ghana Atomic Energy, I think Professor Akaho Bibisa. Ya chino kwa tum. Abra wo protect government as this person Jato was involved. Acho.
Jato ya.
I'm telling you. Aviation lands. Madina home. Aviation lands honomo. This same person was involved. Me pacho me man kalo kwara me boa. It would be stupid on the part of any government. Say Ministry of Land ewo yes say nipa baako ya ma to me say kwahwehwa aban asase madness. Okay, if it has ever been done krompa let's say wrong now 2019 no and no de ba bonten say wonye aban representative or ministry hono e say be the to no ombusa na sembe
and obi
has the ministry ever called this person to order? Has it ever done so? She entokwa police for any school for physical air pupo na police need only assassin podie e fa ho ben in fact wa to assassin kropo no be ko no bi si dance sumpa woni hu kwapo so be demolish you e be court process ni bebre even one winning case ni krampo no e so say the court be kwa kwaji order of possession ukwajire say anya ya federal say kwaji order of demolition and ameboa process na e wase be ya asumdwe be ba. What kind of life is this? How?
Which as a banana republic.
And it's a banana republic. As the twasem no akoso for years. So make better 10 years. At least kaka be 10 years. Aden. Yeah, there be I was say aban and a man kwan say one year aban sase. Now you catch us 1 year aban sase ema aban na asase ben na papa no waji ye owie ye no ye dikosi school asase ben no waji ye owie no e dakosi hospital asase ben waje a ekwa aban ho obeji asase no any 2 days ye first say ye tu for money ye concrete and ye say within 2 months ye wie dan no
obi fufure si was adan asase na so
wa fanya filling a fuel station na no dey stores aden it is never tidy ade we air time abufu no and by now I expect say Dominic Mo fresh say ministry
the ministry would have to
act on this urgently now. I just say a clear and present danger. Hey, it was just a man papa the was as men passing. Na say Jato, eba beya, bakubewu. I'm telling you, bakubewu. Because what was back papa to assassin no legitimate. Now buyer was over Jadama ama buying. We document just are buying the floor. Now a buying does not do its things in a brutish manner like this. And a buying better than Kwasadiwi. A buying assassin or Bajia when you need same patrol. A buying assassin 2-3 weeks ago. Greater Accra Region Minister. LED womu call CSR.
Yes, CSR assassin.
Omuko demolish beboa. But near him say, announcement to my engagement. I say, Nami Aduma, a channel paddy ministry no ever be demolished. Yeti to the sense of walk on media for put the echo report to say no my say no my. That is a decent way. That is how a government behaves. A bind ben a bemo big authority say, quiet hands and fuming.
Because I have in the other na on no uncle CSR, uncle CSR. Me say if I buy nama on no sa to me na I was on CSR on one kwaji
na why okono kwai do commando why rambo
but
rambo nkwa na otimi kwa tu kwa ko ba bi kwa konto kwa one soldier kwa konto koku nipa by 5,000 no asa ba fie rambo pe why rambo you see na me say na a man go for confidence na me do video ho IGP nhwehwe wo mo a
and police for only be enim by I don't know so who say ba ko train mask ne ba for and I think he saw say ye channel no assign eyi e de akoso
I police for
they can be
sophisticated IT department we meet identify
they can be found because the videos are clear very clear in way there your reporter no na was say born about enra nyame and the copy o way aga be se ne hu
ya on tafa akon
aga hu but this because Osha how many school for na ko police for cry iron rods party bu school for can you believe
Obi you see enye edu ba bia asase samde and nipa property asase ne your source of livelihood o sabi prebiasa ebe woniska no so betima si dan papa e na to asase ne to ho no mo and no better say wo to asase na half plot mpo e de kakra ko ni business and then somebody from nowhere purported to be a representative of the ministry they say unya rep
no what be bubu dying
no bubu dying
I don't believe that obi sit down for
and so the ministry must act on it me ba cho ministers are omo ho no ma na governor appointees any MPs are and go for you so mudi krampo e de ebu nkofo social media every day be say some the disclaimer ba me boa omo the disclaimer ba e say obi use me din dia kwaje go for sika ya no kwa so bu mpra obi and problem will be as some this disclaimer bebre every other day be hu bi eti we say there me expect say ministry no better strong worded e bi da about they say akwa wen yenka say wonya adwuma ma yen ya che no ya friend about ministry
because even a statement alone should not be enough
yes ya che no
absolutely a statement alone should not be enough
the guy must be I was said na ya che no and once we say yakopon dey hu afufi nko bi betima wu and you don't even know the aftermath you nim the enkra no bo ato omo hwe obo no ma obi obo no ma wontimi we stand trauma wu adiketo be we be traumatized forever Asempa FM madam 94.7 the car and the wife car unfortunately what the bon kwara kwani edimi ka twa nanim ma enkwari me no wi obi for the past 8 years madam for the only nipa bi
oh
through no fault of hers for the past 8 years madam for the no only nipa bi to the sense madam for class won timpo nko baby because in court madam for the abodam because accident esia man kra no wawu and what also what ma to what who say me man ke yi say ya onye nipa bi won kwa adwuma o just say won na we do pa kwa adwuma won timpo ntwa kwa kwa adwuma it say there will be a handle such issues no different me so pa yen kwhwe nne ye musa nkwan be obo no afika say school ko won si ho biem obo no afo hu police ni say pa no dwane obo so say hu police na what time police ni
e wonim say Gordon ye din komo no apparently victims of Sadia, endorso. And a lot of them are sending
messages.
We say, Obi, good afternoon. Land in Ghana, how can someone be accused of a crime in 2019? And in 2022, the same person is going around perpetrating the same crime. This country, if you are not lucky, you will die kwa. On this one, dear, I support Kwekubu Ahene. Kwache Safo and the way Abba. And I think the ministry should also know, say, among for GDA womumu. If some of these things persist, confidence in the state.
So wouldn't Samuel Jinapo.
Yeah, he should. I'm even surprised because
I mean, we're gentlemen.
Yeah.
Why
would Jinapo even order?
Why? You can never do that.
It won't.
It's a mess, right? My ente. Issue statement disowning him. I'm not even disowning him, exposing him. Say, now after say my public na tell him for the jumun. Yachino, and I kochino, and I catch the police for some friend because we cause bodily harm and I'm a boy.
Oh yes.
Apart from bodily harm, no.
Oh yes.
What
damage property?
Property, and I'm a brave. And this is the time my ABR. I drew baby for the first time in so many years. This guy, I was saying, he's stopping in his tracks. And then my why you know, shall we Google the dinner? Issues be brave about I want him. And the attach one that say, it's no, and penny for a police one penny for where they share.
But God answer no, there is one victim. Was your friend Alexander Quay? Or Wahuman so Alexander Quay, Aqua Kosi saying Sunny.
But good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
Now, Chiaone Uji for Mr. I many a program cacao many, Mr. Fache.
No problem.
Well, Mr. Ometimia Cambrofua.
Mate, NTO.
Okay, so basically, about 3 weeks ago, my father-in-law as a or I think from about 2004. Or started registration process around 2005. You were indenture and who documents but you were there 3 weeks ago now. Obi by say assassinating a state land. Na
assassinate the Hainfa.
At the women pass some area.
Okay.
It's normal by the police and then your money. I must say, or more class assassin. Now then, a state land. To be honest. Yeah, we were completely surprised. Sebi yenye for itini BBA first no. You find out okay why ne was because yenye ma was. Itini sebane say indeed a state lander. Obetre and say okay krata we ne say a state land because to the best of yenye knowledge no yenye to our local chiefs no back in 2005 and he started registration process. You treat who fees you treating at the Lands Commission. Now, if indeed say a state lander, then I think the registration process shouldn't have even commenced at all. Because say a state there and our basa register would be more. I think that to acquire state property there is a procedure that you go through. Into the young family say from so our young part. And they are called register. You Lands Commission, you shouldn't have even taken our money in the first place because they are chrono. But you're taking the money to initiate the registration process. And you could do baby and you to me and continue. Into Nancy, you call say, you could be some and I'm say, oh. Indeed, almost assassinate a state land. Say Yampo. Papa Iba, I tried to meet him on an individual basis to find out, say, what exactly is the issue. Now he claims a demolition order. This demolition order was never shown to us. But maybe the say again, let's assume say yeah for and yeah abaya sasia. Say yeah abaya sasia. Are we the only ones? Because the entire neighborhood is supposed to be state land.
No, maybe in Mumu case, no.
Yes.
Assassin must die or so.
Debbie.
What to wall of a
Yes, started wall a year. So this is 20 years ago, but yet the containers, blocks in their DC, so almost 20 years.
Okay.
But almost almost is dying. But Obianco.
Into Momo Diano, yeah. So mostly from your reporter, no, what they do is to look out for bare lands mostly. ABF was started developing all of that. In the Momo Diano, containers now is on my cleaning in every so.
Minia assembly started within 3-4 days. How much state land no nobody aboba ne anya akwakotiso akwakotra wall is here. It is a state land. Meaning the Nanado Nakochan Wallo, say about Nakochan. We don't know. I almost say state land. Nay, state land. Say, yeah, so bear 20 years. Shouldn't we have the first right of refusal to be able to purchase the land? Let's assume that we are wrong. But all of a sudden, in the last 1 week, Omagwa Kuchan Wall. In the United States, but we initiated an official search. The official search has not shown that the land has been given to anyone. Into one wall. Why wall? And you have people in uniform who are following this. Well, I like to throw caution. I keep saying that let's assume that we are in the wrong. And that we didn't follow due process, and that we didn't know. But is this how we're supposed to be treated? Like, see me, Diana. Now say, I bind ya, and I bind, and they are both, any area, and the two. That's my question. I don't want to sit on radio and make it look like, oh, ye nimeni akwakoye. Any jana make us say, yen funny say, ye nimni yen from swore. In any case, I think a communique was issued by the Lands Commission some time back. I have seen a document. I can share it, but it's not signed by the Land Commission. So whether it is the truth or not, me. But apparently, there was an executive order that was issued in 1974. To cover the land. And then there was a dispute between the government and the chiefs. So they agreed that they would split the land. According to the chiefs, compensation was not paid. So in 2009, a new executive order was issued to cover the land. From chiefs on the side, As far as the coordinates are concerned, ours is on the borderline. So we are not even part of the state, And we got it from the chiefs. We have engaged the chiefs. In Tiamfani say, chiefs, and if it is so, there surely has to be a way. You approach us, we bring the documentation that we have, you bring what you have, we put it to the fore. Then you let us know that, okay, you know what? Yes, you might have bought it from the chiefs, but you did wrong. But you don't bring police, you don't bring military men, and you don't bring gravels and sand at dawn to take over the property.
Alex, I can feel your pain and your frustration. But
Sabio, it's not relevant. But should one person have this power that he can by himself literally go everywhere and break down people's property? If indeed you want to break down the property, let's assume that again, for and we are state property. If it is so, do you not approach us? Do you not let us know that we are in the wrong? So subsequently, the property will be demolished. But with the police, or the land gas, Is that what we are saying? And then you have policemen who are following land guards. Like, honestly, in Accra, sabi we and ye crassy baby. We chrome, full glare, daytime. Do it with impunity, no shame. Nobody is afraid because you see, Abayam will be to me. Oh, and
Alex, my nasty, BB any best afraid why? Yeah, that's it. Just relax. Yeah, that's it. Accusations in the high Asempa FM. Gordon, it's sad. I mean, the state exists to protect its citizens and seek the welfare of the citizens. And some of these things should not be happening in any more civilized state. And yeah, the papa.
Now, Obi, who's not make a story back? Be say former Director General of Ghana Atomic Energy.
Yeah,
it happened 2012, 10 years in ye. Maybe I'll share that story with you.
The same person.
Yeah, to the extent say omuchi security for bear 32 year work Atomic Energy. And I'm going to grow boom. The same person. Now, me kakra. Fortunately, no. You have to responding.
What
responding to story? Yeah, report. Yeah, we report on it. Yeah. Now, was saying, I was city newsroom.
Okay.
Was see, we didn't storm Ideal College to demolish Assembly Hall. We didn't storm Ideal College to demolish Assembly Hall. Michelle's Enoch Holdings, the director of Michelle's Enoch Holdings Limited, Clement Jato, has denied demolishing properties belonging to the Legon branch of Ideal College. According to authorities of the school, some unknown men believed to be land guards stormed their premises near Presec on Thursday, July 7, 2022, to demolish the foundation of an assembly hall under construction. This led to a confrontation between the students and law enforcement officers. Speaking on allegations of unlawfully entering the premises of Ideal College, Clement Jato said the exercise took place outside the walls of the school. In quotation here, nobody went to the premises of Ideal College. The students were brought outside the school premises. The students then threw stones at the workers and police. Meanwhile, it is the quotation in one. Sorry, Nessie. Nyame chadi when denying say woman alcohol.
Reportedly with the mandate of the ministry.
Yes, so we have to question ministry. The ministry should talk now.
Of course.
Meeting, I expect to say by now a ministry like say Yansuma branch of baby. Unless a baby why him Obi. Unless a baby on my name. Na messages are ban.
It's unbelievable because
say I buy the messages are
it's too much.
I can ministry now.
It's too much. It's too much.
I branch the started MPP ma by moon. But MPP before I need careful until you have to cut it immediately. And I make a story about come here 2012. 2012.
Yeah, you so ascend. Okay, in the courage, Yaira Cluche, the same person on TV3.
Yes.
And you are sending me also the same Clement Jato was involved in the Gayek land. That's the Ghana airport.
Ghana Atomic Energy.
Yes, land. We saw former Director General Professor Akaho going behind bars for hours for fighting to protect the land. And I think that's what you were talking about.
Yes.
Or Clement Jato came under one company and nine now.
Yes, a nine.
Now the first company, no.
Nine. So the companies will be free.
A nine. Anyways, and let's see, but let me read some of the messages here. Yes. God and Ekan, a lot of them coming through here. We say, okay, he texts in the way Kofi J, your report anything come on sign there we are, but Obi, he takes the land, he sells them to both NPP and NDC top officials. In the let's see, man, who's all type people the more info about. Well, Obi, so who is a land guard? Is the government encouraging land guards now? President Akufo-Addo the Asem about Yimu, Chief Binding, and on the way up brain. Chief, thank you. This one says, Obi, is the country Ghana owing this Jato guy that he's taking these lands to sell to defray his debt? His name keeps coming up in matters of lands in Accra. The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and the IGP must all come in. Aki Efia constituency. Let me see. This one says, hi, Obi. The situation in the country under the MPP government is really unbearable, and one is hearing of demolition of majority of suffering Ghanaians' houses every day. Fact is, most high-rise buildings in areas like Airport Residential, Laboni, Rage, etc. are alleged state-stolen land by most politicians. Okay, and also they are developed by these same politicians and blah, blah, blah. Papa BC, Accra, you make some allegations we cannot independently verify at the moment. But Deputy CEO of Lands Commission,
Okay.
Jones Ofori Buedu.
Wahumanoso.
Good. Ora Jones Ofori Buedu, Ekosi saying to Niakwaba.
Yeah.
Apomu ye de.
Nyamiadum.
Mempa sema saase no. Eya abanya saase.
Me pacho ai. Mempa sama saase ne eya abanya saase.
Asase ni nyina.
There is an executive instrument, a cover portion there, yeah, abay assassin into a whole and a lands commission.
Okay, into and portion now no cover abay dieno. Monsan en fama ebusuano and I say akunyane back.
The woman is abay a portion of the land. And YDB Accra Training College. Now, somewhere along the line, I buy a release a portion as I'm Ebusiano. For the reasons Ebusiano, Ankasa as I call back, encroachment on Assassinane, the Ama Accra Training. Ain't Abang for a portion of Yadima school not develop the structures near there and then for future development. And near economy, you release ma
Emma Ebusiano. Okay.
Patchai.
And the more release Yama Ebusiano there, it ceases to be state land. Me
patchai.
Super. And but munim Land Commission more records no munim one Clement Jato.
Patchai.
Ejuma be no ye mamo and as ejuma be na mudi action in that's on ye mamo.
Ejuma ye di action is on say Land Commission ye share abine services. Now because of problem with encroachment abine akwa assassin fi abusuafo no. Sometimes because abine nyanye ready obey you so assassin na abusuafo na sencho mo ho asiafa so na encroachment baso enti arrangement yene Mr. Jato ewo and through our ministry and it's obe protecting those government acquisitions among Sebeya amount for encroachment.
Inti money no with company because I want to believe say or bar under a certain company name. In the company ben a money no enters agreement and for how long?
Yeah, so company near INOC company.
INOC company.
Yes.
But it's owned by Clement Jato.
Yes.
And money na accord into that agreement for how long?
I don't have the details of the agreement. I just may find out now, but I know that we have an agreement.
Okay. Exactly what is he mandated or is the company mandated to do? Are they porting? I'm also on here.
The mandate porting and it's obey why may ya protect all government acquisitions as and when we realize amount for encroaching our assassination. Now ya let now I call no aquago boy are protecting our mind.
The mandate of the Ghana Police Service is to maintain law and order. The Land Commission is a state institution. If you are minded to be encroaching by Asasea, why don't you fall on the Ghana Police Service?
We do that as well. In fact, or in collaboration with the Ghana Police Service.
Into the brute force I will use to beating people, pulling people's structures down and all of that, no? Are the Land Commissioner endorse it?
I wouldn't say, sir, he goes around beating people. I don't have that. You need to recognize or I don't think so.
But who record say o demolition call for Daingu?
Near woman say a dying no and temporary structures no say unauthorized that. We have every right by law to remove it from the government land.
And that right now is granted by the court, meaning some more demolition order from the court.
No, by our act, we are mandated to protect and manage all government lands. And therefore, say any locate Yamawa only rights only structure BCO. And he will go through all the process. You better will notice. You better adequate time as provided in the law for you to vacate. After which would default to us, then we have a right to demolish. We don't have to go to court for a court order.
Okay, you don't need a court order to be able to go and demolish.
On government acquired properties, after we've followed the due process, notifying you and making all things clear to you. That's a still one vacate here. We have the right to demolish.
I don't know if you are aware, but in 2019, because you made a point, sir, mu engage Clement Jato company, no, with the consent or the approval of your ministry, which is the Ministry of Land and Natural Resources. I would want to share with you a story in 2019. And in 2019, this contract with Jatono was still effective, even as at 2019. The Ministry of Land and Natural Resources has denied employing the services of one Clement Jato to reclaim government land on its behalf. Mr. Jato, who claims he has been contracted by the Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, has allegedly been terrorizing residents in some parts of Accra with the help of land guards. The self-acclaimed contracted staff of the ministry was on Wednesday called out by landowners around the UPSA in Accra after he led a team of military men and land guards to pull down their structures. But in a City News interview, PRO of the ministry, Abraham Otabel, unimno.
Hello.
Deputy CEO, unim Abraham Otabel.
Okay.
Do you know him?
The PRO of the ministry.
Absolutely. And he insisted that the ministry did not have a working relationship with Clement Jato and will adopt every means to ensure that the matter is settled in the appropriate manner. So how can officials of the same ministry be telling us two different stories? So we'll say, Mona Mofano, ministry ni PRO so munim no baby.
Okay, meaning I cannot vouch for this reportage. I don't know how it was reported, but what I'm telling you, and it's engaging, and you're engaging for a purpose, and the purpose is for him to protect government acquisitions and to make sure that Ubia and unauthorized structures in government properties.
Yeah, but I have no cause to doubt the point you're making, but for the PRO of the ministry, mother ministry, to deny knowledge of this person, that's a something. It's something. It endanger confidence in the Ghanaian people. Well, when you to feel the same space and be telling us different stories.
Yeah, when I make that, I mean to be for that.
Say Clement Jato company ne je asase wi a na o demolish e dan yesi so na asase ne ko hen.
Me pacho aban. We are aban. Yes, for government.
Me ba to tia ho ye kakra sa online ni twetwesi Mr. Wa.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was say o wi asase ne san back to aban.
Asase aban. Enti obi a wakoye bibi wo su bi ano. Still aban.
No, I get the point. It is a Clement Jato company ni bebu meme dan yesi asase ne so a. The land reverts to the state. Now, that is the fact, right?
That is the fact.
Inti eba back to the state, na state ne di aye den.
Eba back to the state, the aban akwa asase for specific purpose. Inti for that purpose na aban
if we should go around today, every single land that Clement Jato company no I reclaim no. Yeah, the aye BB for the state.
Initially no, aban be no. Yeah, issue executive executive no. A best pet here the purpose by
the line is getting very bad. Meaning, you start here now. You come up as you say.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yeah, twice on me.
In the American, I buy a with executive. Now, start executive institute. A chair, Nienti, about and then the buying person or the into say approaches that but I now buy no and no I just said but I know.
Yeah, but I don't know, but my submission to you is say that might not be the case. I mean, because if we should go around today with the greatest of respect to every single lander Clement Jato company no adze purportedly for the state no, they have not been developed by the state. By that I mean, sir, it is not in use by and on behalf of the state.
So near make the Oje assassin project assassin the intended purpose.
No, maybe is it possible, sir, Oje assassin the state would also sell the land again to a private person?
No. It is for the purpose for which the land was acquired.
So the state cannot sell the land back to another private person?
Well, it depends. It depends on so many.
No,
okay.
What would be that factor? Bema state, you know, Aje assassin from a private person, asaya toma ama another private person. What would inform that?
Okay. Senior, Abaya it's acquired for a specific purpose. Now, the purpose for which it is acquired, for example, let's say an area, the farm. Okay, just an example. Yes, here the now over 94.7. One would say cost of development with the area. The thing done ultimately in fact until we go through the process and then change the when the land change now, then we can properly allocate for the need for which the use of it. it's not residential, it means that the properties will be allocated to people for residential.
Yeah, but the point is that it will not make sense for the state to terrorize its own people, pull down people's houses in a residential area, reclaim the land, go through a process, and sell that land back to private people to put up residential houses. It doesn't make sense to me.
Master, Mami, spending show. On my night, there is development. Okay. Sabi, sorry. As I see that immediately.
No, I agree with that point. Nobody's Obianu encourages idea.
Mami, so there's development. Okay. In the Ushe for the development, the Ushe area grow up slum. You don't want to encourage slums to generate it in a county, more especially in areas where development takes place, and then you have a slum in the middle of it. You don't want to do that. In the buying agencies, there were land use planning on the bed. No matter what kind of land use fits within the development around there. We need to step in and embrace things.
Okay, so, Deputy CEO, I don't know if, with your permission, and then we conclude the interview. Why? Let's call you again and conclude. Line but that's the Deputy CEO, our Land Commission. Nididi Jones Ofori Bwedu, and I am stunned. I mean, I am completely stunned. As some of the some are made it.
Maybe what questions be bring now? Maybe a better waka save. Nah, you see, Obi, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Land Commission, person what say. Land Commission and Casad entering protected by assassin. 94. Maybe I chose a bear assassin. This will be a quatna soa. Some row honor. A to national security and to a character of national security say, a plot me and serving a yet the Tibonco Bombam, Omuntana. Omuntibin to a character and call police. Obi,
is he back? Yanyanibio, Deputy CEO.
Yes, sir.
I think it's better. The other question I'm going to say, in this arrangement with Clement Jato Company, you know, what is in it for him? Company in Yadane, how are they paid and what is the payment like?
There's an arrangement for him to be compensated. I cannot share the details because I'm not the detail.
You can't share the detail, but at least into more compensating with land in money. What?
I cannot share the details. Into and provide that later. But
I know, sir. Sir Ojin Sasena, he is entitled to 30% of the land. Is that true?
That is not true.
Say again?
It is not.
It is percentage you're saying?
And I'm in detail, but I'm not sure.
But and you're 30%, but maybe you're 20%, right?
Sure.
No, but you should know you're the Deputy CEO of the Lands Commission, for crying out loud.
I can let information to CRD.
I mean, the line is terrible. Maybe we would have to end the interview. But Deputy, no, on the line, I won't say.
When you terms as a Deputy CEO, when you terms your money acquano, I will boom of what dino, Aqua, the Edebemano, you be your free. It's a Deputy CEO, you're fired with immediate effect. I'm telling you, when you're competent enough to lead that organization, mediocrity in its doors.
Obi, Makokun Konami, and I'm in. Obi Patrosha, DB to I see. one shot and killed in Adenta for resisting demolition of shops. One shot and killed in Adenta for resisting demolition of shops. Date ni 6th January 2014. Where ye Adenta aviation lands wasem and a making. Ya mo ya oso mukobubu honu ma Adenta for driver for ne papayi for and nyanto kwa and a baku police ni atutu ma baku ewuye. Sa yantam na ye fe na aviation lands no me pa twa and then me no ka say four station mienu na si sa no so 2014 tio one shot and killed in Adenta for resisting the of shops. Ya no any aviation lands wa Adenta hormone no Fuko Lakeside hormone happen in the wood. She when sa na making and there will be a see 4 stations mienu
Ritz Junction hodi
over Ritz Junction okse ara wo kwa
as Metro Mass for almost is it Metro Mass? Yeah, I think. And as ayalolo
rather ha sa ka kraka na da ho no busa say why 4 station mienu de si sa no so a 2014
Goyle ye bi no
me da say so do hu Goyle
me
nim say mienu ma modin me da say ozo hu bi if I go ye mienu ofa go straight abako wo branch say wo rather than inside so abako sa wo benkum why dia asase 2014 omoku homa police ni ekum nipa baako no asase ba be nipa baako 94.7 ye musa se jato ni mu bia there be individuals be wo ba ye musa se jato enim sa afo station hu bia na
nedia
she obi media she obi for the past 10 more than 10 at least 10 years die jato ye ne bia ni o aban bia ba ono nante Edru MPP for so and one MPP for nam MPP for anye careful jato will set them to opposition. I'm telling you when people anye careful she me pass my size as bia na obia o obia sisi ada wo me pass obia as bia no da prada da wo biem but you go and take somebody's no busa deputy director no question say abesase obia si ada esi asase no so yes, yeah, I'm a you are Tom God Nasabediako.
And he's justifying it.
And he's justifying it. I am scandalized. The word none also used to know. She Obi MPP from Penny front Tennessee and Nayam catches a look. If even there was ever a document contract between I first say commission no and Jatona and the years of Buchem. Now I'm not deputy na wakasa no. Ne maame na akoto asase o baby and yes will be every baby aba demolish will he be happy? No. Now see adewei
there was another EI which was promulgated to release lands back to the stool.
Yes.
Yes. Within our lands now aban side ma stool no amount for Toby.
Yes.
And there is somebody still going around says has land they are buying there, pulling people's houses down.
Why must it be so?
And the Lands Commission Deputy CEO
as I said Ben Omuji ya you said that was secondary school. As I said Ben Omuji ya you say you the ma assembly that was see eja.
Any question me put on.
As I said Ben we said the ma assembly said Mofanya school park, playground, what be that? Yeah, look, I'm getting names. Me say more than 15 names. Both political parties, MPP, NDC, and 24 top shots. They are dealing with him. Me no can say Obi. And people are sitting on 10 topics. They no can say 7. They are listening. And kwa stati. And omanya careful mkwase about 2 no. They have no idea. Adai. Obi kwa peni mo jeni. No kwa to asase. Na mo say na last commission dey munan. Say last commission entimi protect aban sase. Nyamfa kwamo wo bi no nyusu brute force. This is not a civilized matter.
I mean, we are not in Colombia for crying out loud. I mean, Ghana. Say state agency per se if the police service cannot do this for us, then we should call up the police service.
Yes. Lands commission yemuno near Jato so land commissioner because Jato ye rambo Jato why Rambo, but I will come to Kwaku soldier for 10,000. No, Kwaba, who puncha. Mebwa, a day at the end, was the same benono. And you see, and never real question. The way and
information,
yes.
And also, I put it to the deputy CEO, say, some son and son and you call round. Now, you share one, and as all of those lands are Jatoa State now, supposedly now. Emubaku Kraniwa, in use by or on behalf of the state. Not even one. Not even one. Not even one.
Library.
Not even one.
A market. Say,
and Oka say on what is in this contract for Jato's company, no? I'm getting information, say, bear 30%. 30%.
And you see, it's a 30% economy. Why not? And you be Obi, Obu is like going in egu. We are not because we get 30%. Obi, I can tell you. Obi book a national cathedral. Yes, which one parliament agu? You get 30%. A day. And you see, I'm Obi, I can tell you that contract now one and the years of revoking. It is a criminal contract. It is a decision
in contract, unconscionable
contract.
Who
took that decision? And she and for a chassis. I deserve a year. Wouldn't some more lucky castle. One day you 94 assemblies no more target to. Say, Monko, it says, Obi a walk lamp cast, or quine. Other than so many target. Obi the cabbage ever jab a packy baby one packy ya and any clamp.
The amount of targets that
many target. So many targets one meet that target in the year. One traffic of Pochia. What Timuano about lock of a clamp? That a bini. That contract is a book was a bookum contract. What is this? Obi, in such impunity, I expect to say, and the year Beckett.
Uko Land and Natural Resources Ministry, where the deputies near me, you know.
Yes.
Baku in charge of mining, and Baku in charge of land.
Benito,
why are they in charge of land?
Benito, in charge of land.
Ousubio.
Ousubio Benito. And now, if anything,
Duka in charge of mining.
Duka, I also in charge of mining. It's a young show
where Benito Ousubio.
Benito Bio, and then Minister Ancasa, mini bit Macasa. Airtime. And yet, na me say, o man sha some wan kan ya e begu MPP aban. I'm telling you. Abranta na kasa no so no su kura at a point in time.
Oh,
na so po hini no. Oh, be dey jive. Who to be su? Obi, asam no kwada hon ma ye to say it is not tidy. Minister.
In the other land commission. Omo agiatum that notorious tag say land commission there. Land commission there. Land commission there. Land commission there. Connection and land commission there.
But only one you miss all. Mr. Vintim knew what. That one your board chairman miss all. He's minimum diba when you
Charlie Gordon.
Yes, sir.
Nyamia Dom said in America. It is always good in our job, say you listen to both sides.
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't try. I say
Nyabutre. Oh, please. India was say you both sides. Nyamia Dom, Yensaka, Clement, Jato, Nankasawa, Homanaso. Ora, oh, Kwekuba, Nyabutre. Oh, Ora Jato, Aquaba Pom to saying.
Yeah,
Na. Mijiri said a course so your friend was saying Ideal College area how I'm in past seminal. We are aware of what happened.
Yes, I'm aware.
What videos maybe of what happened? Is this something you endorse?
Can I make a comment on that?
No problem, yet you.
That's very good. Okay. Ideal College on Mempasam area exercise, there was no order for demolition. I want to repeat that. The Minister of Land stated clearly that we should take charge of unencumbered land in the area that belongs to government. So the area was earmarked and schemed. Now, when we went there, the house orders came out, and then that was explained to them. And Lands Commission gave them that chance to go and regularize their documents. One man that owns Ideal College came out to meet me. He's met me several times over the years. Sometimes he will offer you money. But that is not my job. My job is not to take money from people in land. Now, he has put his signboard on 26 extra plots outside the school premises. 26 extra plots outside the school premises. Purporting to own them, to buy them. He said he bought them from the chiefs. Intimate call on the country and say, Lands Commission, you get to be a boano, mana, Mr. Casa. Now, so me you man on say, Lano, as she needs to a dime be a niswa, we are foundation, no, we are foot, no, because unencumbered. There's no completed building on it.
Okay, Orajato.
Mame can't show. And there are, my team interview, no, now so mom bisa. Something, construction was happening about 500 feet away from the school. And yet then a whole proprietor of a school will lead students to a construction site using people's children as shields for his parochial interest. And we are not looking at the dangers that this man poses to these children. He moved the children from the school premises to a construction site to throw stones at the people doing construction. And nobody is talking about the dangers that this man exposes these children to. And we are talking about overtake of land. I can give records of land that I've reclaimed back to government. Wow, say you see Ayalolo bus terminal or Kimbu. That was my work with the police. Aviation and Amokana terminal ministry at the home in over 200 housing units. That is my work. There is sanity on the land. People don't throw bola around anyhow. Bottom, that is my work. Am I here? That is my work to keep sanity. And yeah, you see, we don't just listen to somebody with the way he's going. It's government land. If an individual like me will come and take government land that government gave to me at atomic issue now, and then me pa say for a project, a public project, almost say because it was near the nuclear reactor, that project was broken down one night. Please, nobody beat students. Students came out of the school premises and were throwing stones at workers and the police. The police were called in to avert the situation, and then the students were throwing more stones. And yet then, a student, if you are classroom, a construction site, a to boa man for, and then they are in Bisa. Your class, Can we stop the passionate thing and do the factual things? Things that my again may far advance us illegally or be Pia, or be Uncle Bia Dan, or be on board, be on Kumo Bia, or advance us or be Pia, and some kind of student.
FM 94.
Can we go with our cameras to see where the thing happened? And yet then a student called construction site. And then I'll use the student as ranger and as a shield for his parochial interest. Can we ask these questions?
Okay. Orajato, where we are, Mami Musa, my questions. No, number one, Kasanoka said the minister, Amamu authority say all unencumbered lands no monko na monko nkonkoje. A minister ben asem na okay.
This was done in somewhere 2019.
2019.
2019.
And the Minister of Land and Natural Resources then Emma was our mandate, no?
Then was Shreme. That was the minister.
Shreme was the minister then.
Yes.
Okay. And the mandate they say all government lands are amount for ajiaboso no mon sign konkoje mfama oman no.
Mpamacho atuma way in year 2019 kwana, even the previous government. That was how come I was able to maintain peace and order on aviation land.
Asempa FM.
On Boteman. On Pokwase and Amasa mine land, where they are doing the affordable housing down. These were the results.
Okay. Into the agreement with the ministry, you know, for how many years?
Agreement with the ministry. For every year, they look at, they evaluate what you have done. Are you doing the right thing or not? If you are not doing the right thing, the ministry will just ask that you stay away. That was the condition. So every year, there is a review. They will meet you with the security agencies to check and see if you are doing something untoward. If you do something untoward, they withdraw your contract or your arrangement.
Okay, so far, no, as long as this contract persists, the meaning say you've not done anything wrong or untoward, right?
Never.
Okay. And the contract is renewed for you every year?
Every year they sit down to review it.
In the specific case of Mempasem Hona Enra or guys ne call hono, is it also with the knowledge of the current ministry?
We have been on the site since 2019. We have not left the site. We've been on the site at Mempasem since 2019. That was the issue that brought about the UPSA hostel construction, if you remember clearly. So since 2019, we've not left the site.
Okay, my question again is, yes, I agree. Since 2019, you've not left the site, but just yesterday there was an exercise,
Yes.
which exercise no involved a lander, Ideal College for LA claim to. I'm asking, sir, the exercise yesterday, you know, is it with the knowledge of the ministry, the current minister and his deputies?
You're asking me? No, it's a continuous exercise, my brother.
So the ministry.
So what people do is, let me tell you the whole trick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you the whole trick. People come in the night. The Ideal College man told me point blank, he will kill me. He will kill people on the side if anybody tries to take his land. And then he will break anything that was done on people's land. Now, people have legally acquired their land. He went around to pull down structures of it. He did it. Yesterday, what happened was at the storm drain, they were doing a new construction by the storm drain. It was too near, and it was not authorized by the assembly. Nobody. And I said, no, if you need that land, you go to Lands Commission. He went back, brought his student to the site. So I was called. I said they should call police in. Then they called the police patrol team. When the police patrol team came, the students were rather hurling stones on everybody. This was what happened yesterday. So we've not pulled out from the site since 2019.
94.7
And nobody's building has been demolished at Mempasem area. Never. Let any residents of the area come out to say that his building has been touched or anybody beaten in that area. It has never happened. The regional police commander issued a stern warning that nobody's facility or property should be touched. Completed buildings that people are living in should be touched. The Minister of Land, Honorable Abu Jinapo, and Honorable Benito issued the stern warning And nothing like that has been done ever since the exercise started.
So you still insist that you've done nothing wrong, even though the videos we are seeing now, our reporters were there, they got the videos of the action happening live when the students were engaged in that fisticuff with the police. And you could see the police beating some of the students and all of that.
The police were stopping the students from throwing stones. Masa, then I'll be someone about Uncle Siadia, and I'll call you a movie classroom. Echo construction start there. I'm going to boy and boy a man for a man back school no more. Obi, me Pamachao. More investigating after way. Obi did about the school so best home. No way you left the classroom. So Uncle Protector was asking the parochial interest. Investigate way ye. Mamma, just say FPP, a buyer, you say, Asempa, ya. But have you investigated what we have done over the years protecting the local police as Obi? Police are cutting over 200, 500 acres and 1,000 acres war. Kaswa. And then that's a funny now. Police are saying what Kaswa no. Police command not be so almost 1 plot power Kaswana. I'm not for sit down and ajo. And it's only the assembly that probe with the force to demolish structures on land. Assembly no so share.
Okay.
Do we say that if I have capacity to do that, and I'm a Ghanaian, I shouldn't do it? And I've given you examples of what I've done. I am really, really proud, man, to protect state land. And let me be called a landguard for that sake. We have to take issues by the law. And let's stop finding passion and against Clemens.
No, Orajato me pacho. Clement.
You have investigated me before.
Clement.
Investigating me.
Clement. Meba. Nyabotre. The controversies around Wajuma Oyeno. Enye started. There are instances general manager Abba Studio had on other lands issues. We know that. But the American say, I've seen a video of what happened yesterday when in Passem. And that video, no, any well-meaning Ghanaian who are, you'll be taken aback. In the end, we had to reopen this conversation and have this conversation again. My question again to you, NSA, you make the point, say, on the Mempasem land, no, the mandate was given you in 2019. Before 2019, now who contract be so to reclaim other state land to be meboa apart from Empasem there, no?
It's the entire country. It's the entire country. So Kumasi Sofa Line interchange demolition, I did it. Tamale Airport, I did it. You go a whole lot of places. I have been doing it. Whole airport. The demolition that was done by the airport, for the airport to be constructed, I did it. It's all over the country.
Oh, okay.
And people are built close to the airport, and people are looking on. The motorway has never gotten flooded before. Obi, motorway got flooded in 2019. Who cleared the buildings on the storm drain? I did it. They took me to court, and the court freed me.
Meaning, sir,
I removed the structures. 7 structures were built on a storm drain in East Legon. That got motorway flooded, and the individuals took Clement Jato to court, and I did it.
Clement, meaning, sir, who started a Juma with Ankasa on behalf of the state, no? About 20 years ago, right?
Since 2011.
Oh, you've been doing this since 2011.
2011, 2012, I've been doing this.
Okay. The other thing is, when you reclaim the land from Omua encroaching, what happens to the land?
It's government land.
Yeah, I mean, say yeah, by assassin in our koje, you know. But would you what happens? What happens to the land?
Bobby, You said you've seen that has been used, that has been reclaimed and being reused. Can we say that individuals that government has not given land to, as I see about or the many taxpayers' money, edit Kiakano, and Concradia for pass, I say no, Ewo, Cananam Quanso, yet just as anything is so man. Just some farmers are in panic biome. Even if doesn't mean we are encouraging stealing of state land.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Clement, Menkasa, the American say, yes, granted, Nipana encroach into Yaji assassin friend in Sem. Yaji assassin, we are. What happens to the land? That's the question.
Nipano, who encroach assassin, now sit down or so. I buy say, Konako Tiasa, our land commission, but they are now because you are a state man. And the other college man, after about that, at the school, so that is public interest. About say, Konako regularize it. That is a beautiful thing. Outside the school premises, no, empty lands were and then I will claim empty land. About that, empty, no. And yet then I will claim, no.
Okay.
How the students about
no, Clement.
This is the crux of the whole issue.
Okay. No, Udiafa, Yemfa Ideal College, the Cransing chain for a minute. The American say, since 2011, Abain Sasia, Waje, some of them, Wamehu, the Omodia, Yoka, Sofo line, Waka, Ho Airport, and all of that. Within Accra, Mempasem Hall, Atomic Hall, and all the other areas, Abain Sasia, which may reclaim Yama or Minor. What happens to the land? Oji assassin,
Atomic, my memory record, Atomic, see over 1,000 housing units for the Ghana police at Atomic Energy. For the reclamation exercise.
Assassin, I would say,
yes.
Okay.
Must be over 1,000 housing units for the Ghana police.
Okay.
At aviation, must see over 400 bedroom house at aviation. They are story building with a lift for Ministry of Lands, Forestry, Mineral Commission, and the Lands Commission. Workers of the state are living in it.
Aviation, the baby, filling stations, no one is assassin. So
exactly. And I asked bus terminals, also.
Now filling stations, no, so yeah, me, Diana.
Filling station, yeah, ministry there.
Oh, okay. And we are individual there.
But well, filling station here, the state has interest in it. When it says state was percentage of well filling station, the filling station was built purposely to serve the Ayalolo bus transit.
Okay. Inti Oba mempa sem de enen so amatimi reclaim no. Eno omode area dey.
Mempa sem, there are patches of land. There are patches of land that government said nobody should develop. Uko Scooters Road, I want to say at the police station, Kukurabi or Kwanchan.
Asempa FM 94.7.
That's UPSA putting up a hostel for their students. And one of my churches, I can in our of my way. And the assassin for now, government has not taken decision on it as we speak now.
Mempa sem de what me aje asase plot saying.
Plot na ya and do the dia 20 plot. Another 26, no, and I would be there.
Okay, in the 20 plots now, what me aje no, they are all now lying bare. Bibia ni so. 20 plots ni nyina.
Bibia ni so.
Much a wall afa ho.
Yenta wall afa ho ye. We only did roofing sheet cladding around it.
Around all the 20 plots, no?
Yes.
And the state would have to determine at the
state had to determine. As we speak now, I know they are planning to put up a police station on one of the sites.
Bia ni mu aya ton de ama private person bia.
Yeah, saying about class I say what government does is that they lease land for
Asempa FM 94.7.
things that will interest the public. That's what I know. So much about that. It's a lease.
In all of this, no, because you've been doing this since 2011, what benefit accrues to you? In what way yes, I do in a day when you're free.
Very good. Number one, I have a passion for this work. Wafa, Obi, I'm an entrepreneur. I came to this country with so much money to start a project at that moment, if you remember clearly. And I still own my businesses in Ghana. And you see, land management is something I have passion for. My people, if we don't protect government land, you're asking what I get from protecting government land.
Yes.
Because I told you passion. Two, when I protect government land, they now sit down. You are asking of percentage, blah, blah, blah. No. They sit down and look at what work I've done. And for not, bring conflict of interest. Government, if government needs to even give you land, they would never give you land at where you have reclaimed land. These are the rules. Because they don't want you to conflict with the exercise. And yes, Anna, now, the American say, assassin at the whole Yampa, a day is Sisuya. And the yes, and this is the American it's wrong. It is not owned by anybody as we speak.
Yeah, it is for the states. I agree.
It is for the state.
But
you see that the hour, so
my question.
Where so you have them?
It is the question, and I would want to believe that will answer and say, would assassin ma abaya tria will cover with assassin. But I the same assassin I would you know.
It is not all the time. It is not all the time there about with assassin. Because sometimes, I do this work in collaboration with the Ghana police. The Ghana police job on this exercise is to protect life and property. They make sure I don't touch people's buildings and I don't touch human beings. You see the whole exercise. They will make sure they're on the side that you don't touch anybody and you don't touch anybody's property and authorize. This is the Ghana police work. So, but the rule is wherever you reclaim land, starting from this new government,
FM 94.7.
Starting from this new government, they shouldn't give you land where you have worked.
So what
shouldn't be done.
So what do they give you?
So if government wants to do construction, for instance, let me tell you how I benefited from aviation. Government wants to build structures for the workers of the ministry. I did the construction. That is my benefit. Okay. And we reclaim land at Accra, Kimbu, to build, how do you call it? The bus terminal.
Ayalolo bus terminal.
I did the construction. Ayalolo bus terminal. I did the construction. That is my benefit.
Yeah, but apart from that, before you, because going out there to build a different contract outside your agreement to reclaim the land. When you reclaim the land, you have to benefit from that first, and then
when you reclaim the land, that is what I'm saying. There's not a cut and paste compensation. Even the exercise you are going to do has to be structured. This is it.
Asempa FM.
That is how government does its work. Government doesn't just throw the thing into the air that amount. Make you be say the money 30%. That is not what is embedded. What is done is that whatever work you do, government sits down. Sometimes when they have money, they quantify the equipment you've used and your personnel on a daily basis, how much they are supposed to be paid. And then from their internally generated revenue, they give you something to go away.
But Clement, now who can say Kimbu Hono so o company the reclaiming assassin?
Yes.
I say on a PWD ana.
Yes. PWD. Now so PWD for I don't know whether it's defunct. O ma jai e ma nkwan fa assassin no.
I know mama kwajema omo.
Exactly. Yes, my Minister of Transport. And I'm see bus terminal.
Enti uji wie ye no ministry no the benefit a wunya free mo ne say ministry ne ma contract say wa si bus terminal no.
Me na me see bus terminal.
Na we see say omutua woka, right?
And I show you.
And you don't know who benefit a wunya from reclaiming the land.
Exactly.
Mebao, inti this whole waka say since 2011 now start say we yes RDA, meaning say you have a standing agreement with the ministry. The current Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Abujenapo, or you are aware and he consents to this agreement, right?
When Honorable Abujenapo took office, he summoned a meeting because I was then working for Minister of Agric at Dairy Farm, protecting their land. And there was hullabaloo over there about sun winning. So Honorable Abujenapo summoned a meeting in the conference center of the ministry. It was a big thing. His main thing was that the ministry must brief him about my exercise. Because when he was not at the ministry, he heard a whole noise. He wants to know how come I am doing this work for the ministry. And the records were set for him. Then he set new rules. Honorable Abujenapo set new rules.
Which
that
rules
was why my exercises have been halted. You could see in 2012, 2013, 2014, I was everywhere in this country reclaiming land for government. But when Honorable Abujenapo came, he said there should be sanity. There should be stringent measures. Government must have a, how do you call it? Is that the community people, if government looked on for people to build, there should be a way. If the place is heavily encroached, government should regularize.
Okay, Clement, because of time in Inti, and the question is straightforward. Say, Honorable Samuel Abujenapo consents and endorses your standing agreement with the ministry, or Jitum, right?
Yes.
In the renew agreement with the ministry amount.
He has done that.
And I will say on the stringent measures, which measures are measures being, and the
measures are number one. Well, you must go with the commission and the assembly to look at the extent of encroachment. If it's heavily encroached, then the Lands Commission must regularize the stay of the people on the land. That's their property.
And then what?
Number two, no brute force is used on any citizen. That's two. Three, no dealings with individuals on government land. Because there was that allegation that I was taking money from people and giving them government land. But there was no evidence. There's nothing like that. I cannot sell government land because I can't give a link. So these were Honorable Abujenapo's measures.
Okay. Inti our new measures we and said say twaso na kokoye wajuma reclaiming government lands, right?
Exactly.
Okay. But all can no brute force, no. Say because from videos then right you know, apart from police for you can also see some heavily built men and omonisha muftia omofra police for no mono ya
meaning
you don't know them?
My men are always in reflected. If there's somebody heavily built, because you see, the man brought in thugs and students. He brought in thugs and students.
Yeah, but from the video, the heavily built men they've joined the police in beating the kids. School for no, they are not part of school for no.
Masa, the culture. Here then a police me a couple students.
Yeah, but that's what is in the video.
Impossible.
But the video shows that
the police were beating students.
Absolutely.
That is false.
It is live now. I share on Facebook Live. No, they are watching the video. It's there.
Students came to the site of construction and were throwing stones, even in the presence of the police. When the police were called in, they were still throwing stones. Master, can we see something wrong with this? At the class hours. Now what geometry classroom at a construction site at the workshop in terms of workers. Can we see that there is something wrong with it? Could it be that they were not even students?
Okay. Clement, my yemfa NC wahu. We'll talk again about this issue. I have to end the interview, but I appreciate your time so much. Why?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Clement Jato, Managing Director, Emma Aniok Holding. And the end, he's giving us a lot to chew on. Clement.
Yes.
Gordon, a lot to chew on.
Many kids be namping for that. Now, also say Minister Bayern or the new terms of engagement. But when say when the land is heavily
encroached, you regularize no more. What's on Atnaso?
Me patrol, who men pass a man. Wouldn't mean ya 1 acre land the crowd.
That whole free.
That whole free. And when you heavily encroached, so called. Memnya pictures and videos from Nipa Bear 14 as a Danya. What
FM 94.6.
That's why I said I'm making.
I don't see
Pictures. Better I said the pictures now, Mosana, or more that. Yeah, more buogu. Now you see, and then Friday, see, I'm very sad. Me patrol, as I buy sassy. Yeah, you're born by. I just want to be for Azana. I bet you in the boss abans as Wayana.
Capacity.
Say
any about capacity.
Say any spiritual matter, yeah. A spiritual matter, they go boss as an home buy. To the extent so in my one company. Walk on home the beko. And your police for. And you said that for. So why don't you give it to the police? I'm telling you, forgive him, but this is a stupid contract. I'm telling you. Nobody, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Say contract on any revoke. And then my war ya boom quite my walker. Oh my boom, I never do no win. How can you say that school need to a bobo police now as a school, you know? It's a sad day for me. Now me my car over with the free buy at a point in time one for my near city so yeah.
Greater Accra.
No, I'm city.
Yeah, he was.
No, so your lands minister.
Oh, okay.
To the extent one issue because put back one court. You're finding from my lands minister. He was part of the court case 2017. Unless they want to tell me, say they don't know him. Ebeko quiet said yeah, boy Joyce Asempa ya, by my also the young member mu as a bonny. Ya kwa appointed as minister. Ya busa was so at the time when him. Yeah. Few days later, the bank body said at the time he was appointing him, he knew that the guy had been indicted. Is anybody in this government telling me say they don't know who Jato is? He doesn't qualify. The company doesn't qualify to get closer near any government land. Said they said Jato that capacity yeah. You collaborate FNS lands ministry. You collaborate FNS lands commission. Now you make Jato say supreme leader of Ghana. What for baby? What kind of rubbish is this? Obi
Meda enti ye poll no Monday na ya ye poll no and we age time no enyina yes
sa branch e okata yi me I will not miss words or your cromfo.
Oh Dabi you cannot say on public radio
so be mo say Dabi
how did
that what your cromfo what pa ya ko ba bia hwe what e ma no
somebody who tells you our contract
on father sem floor what is to do an kama hwe da bi so
oh Dabi
what is to do
but why do you Dabi hope me pass you are on radio
what them have some cromfo we what am for two was it 2019 besides 2017 or ya refinance no ya dey ohodum. This is
also started 2011 2012
was it LPP government engaged in 2019 2017 na one wa by mu Confessor no don't know the number of a year what they call
Dabi but why do you say so be already I'm not with the evidence
Obi
hopes and meet you
asama make an tie me cantonment na kwa we dia me say me nya de ha say ya won Kajam Ribedo no. Etienne some phone no. Yeah, bro, yeah, do mama MPP aba power no. Now what di kwaku bua himwachi o. No one did this is what to do as eh to Abuja po patch say there is no qualified MPP member who can do this job.
But why should this job be given to a particular individual?
It is nonsensical for this government to engage Jato. It is totally nonsensical. Hey, somewhere Abuja po. Madam for you. Se one terminate and pamu kremenjato, ye best so yetiao. Me say. Me say. Kremenjato. Ah, I got office for bottom so biana. She, papa ya kadasi mui. I did college. Go for time.
Asempa FM.
And what was I see? And I go for go and find out. Go for any reasons I see the bima. This man bought this land, Okita receipt from those days, 2004. Baby. Oba house I send a dozen. What bodam? Who do baby on Jessica? And you go to answer. Say and Sassy goes to do Master
Mama Abu phone platform. Means I about our radio.
Assassin that car and you're more than cocaine. What is here? Eti trust man be disam ko sesam no afa kire yen mo fa chame multimedia for mo fa chame ne atie for mo tie me mo fa chame ne because e your bufusam wonim tamwa hwe obi kokoto asase wo ayi those days 2 million those days tama Lawrence ye ku fufuro no na obi to asase 1 acre 2 million just imagine. The more Kodamo say left and right. The Bufu Sam Grand say the whole nation. What do you mean? Do you know a chavilance? Do you know a chavilance? Say the whole nation. Mr. Koweba, more invited my studio. I say, come take the car. I would drive here and discipline him here. Near family go to. Look at them and prefer what you are calling here. She was it over you? That Nitie. Eh? Greater Accra Youth Organizer, Moses Abo, what trend is all your small aunt. Asasia, a buying a residual himful. Now, Moses Simunia, you know, Mudimuan, or Monsieur O, and yes, I bet Chamukakra. I probably was one, no, no, Gassa or Fabian. She, Deputy Minister Benuto, Miss Row. Mamun so criminals say so, I want by no more. President Akufo-Addo. We are not going to sit down for this thing to happen.
I did college man, $150,000.
What's one for man?
I used to go police station, Koho, and a Copamu Aquani free land, and that's all what the men call. I used to go police for a Copamu Aquani free land, and that's all. That's why we sit down.
We'll sit down. We'll go here. One man can say I will see you. Wosia na dura ya ose dan nya fe no obuogu nu wosia enya fe no obuogu
akwa be no
akwa ni nikasa ya akwa ni nikasa yi 7 times hwe government is
say no cressa or legitimate contract with the state. Then why do you blame him? I don't blame the state.
What do who?
Nipan say 2011 or 30 years.
Okay. Sule ene nkofo se mutie program ya momra sempa sisi ya.
Da binya abotre.
Momra come masam so 2017. Me say me na me juju amobo. Nko mo shi no. Hwe Ghana Police Service. Mamun trase amma bibi boni bi nkosi ansa akwa fuwe
Hobson, you are you are legitimate in Ebufua wo de kasa ba munya bro wo kasa wo radio so nya bro mind the choice of what me ba son pa eno de me pa cho
yes go man ferris obeto me so man ferris wo de asawo be piaso look at the arrogance and one no de kasa. Look at that guys. What is that? What the better global? Okay, a member Busemo, na quite a wow. Eh? A member Busem, na quite a wa. Wait,
Hobson,
wait,
Nyabotre. Suffer Charles Owusu.
Mami Famanusi. What Mami Famanusi? What's the Wakasa about UPSA?
Yes.
What mu host be?
Yes.
What you Jimmy for?
Dabi. So what am I me baton. Me person mestre. Me baton jana.
Majahotum.
Yes.
It take an officer from the presidency to get the UPSA to build that hostel. What cheaper $1 million. $1 million. As what Mama Grandma Mercy. What don't you have him say? Jaton, me no. That can be shared face to face.
94.7. Yeba to aso.
Document when nyina I was me ho adwuma. Na so mani aha any mu stress. Enti na da me nom agbeve hebati no. Agbeve hebati. Oh okay. Ebema wa ya let. Eyi stress na firi ho kura.
No kre. Me say manom agbeve tonic eyi menstrual pains free me so. Agbeve tonic weni mu ato anase koko hawa. Numbi.
Agbeve tonic die amwa ye fine mum.
Eba no malaria nso a. Agbeve fever na me die tutu egu abra maye malaria test ehunu se bi wo mu
na wate agbeve herbal mist capsules nso nka kan na ye powder se de so no no apanka bi edi egusu
agbeve herbal mix eno na sa me kunu sisi yare eni ayemutim esan ya afasi duro nso
me nso sa
na se me hia agbeve nroi hina bia
ewo pharmacies herbal chemical shops apemfo abato mo manufo ne kwada wo ne fiedum yenu nka ho atufo mfre agbeve herbal products for 020-813-0790 and 0246-595-256. FDA Aji Edwedian Krato Yatum.
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I live at Manet. I live at the Wayne.
I live at Tema. I live at Ansuman.
I live at Ebri.
I live at Oyarifa. I live at East Airport. I live at Kuntusi. I live at Spencer's.
I live at Kaswa.
The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Where you live matters.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita Miami K. EcoBank, me damase.
Shy, cow and yo.
Osei EcoBank, ye cruisy.
Bonsu bet me cruise wo wankasa ukem. Esani EcoBank Auto Finance Package nti. Koyen cardiness ahudu PI no won ye adwuma baby a. Ye ka eda wakoma so. Say new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discounts. EcoBank sa den hihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mount interest rate ani boa from cry. Ebe brim weni so. Oh, so when your accounts work EcoBank money how cry. Sa kwenye ye da homo bia. Enti enso sa ka no ho dae keke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800-003-225. Anasa kwa EcoBank nkura bata bebia na busa EcoBank Auto Finance Package. Enshishe kakra wo ho. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Asempa FM.
Hey, lala Didi lala. What worry us so dear? Na me dear yemia. Africa Queen Mackerel bonne juma wo sisan. Africa Queen Mackerel dear what ya see owunia. Se wo de ye aduane a. E danso. Tomato sauce na egu ho no so e ye rich. E pise wo. Nti e me aduane ne de ye stronko.
Enam no so hyemu ma. Na me kire se nam panko a.
Wa wo beti ase. Na wo be checking so. Africa Queen Mackerel dear. E ye grade 1 o.
Na me say se me twa kwa me nkwan. Na me tu bi gu mu a. Na to ne ne term so. Honey,
oba papa.
Oh you ma. Major.
Me just say, jollof, Gary photo, rice stew, and piscine gravy dear. Africa Queen Mackerel ni mo. Inti now.
Ampa.
Africa Queen Mackerel. Shawanum keke. Nam papa no.
Africa Queen. Africa Queen. Shawanum keke.
Bonsu, me to storm energy drink, Puma soft drinks, and Awake purified drinking water. The beer 10 packs. Hey, Ade, for the World Cup 2022. Me stormy up. Bekalaki with the Sakunya Babu also a stormy World Cup 2022. Akuta Black Stars, and one is up storm energy drink, Puma soft drinks, and Awake purified purified drinking water when it's home pano. Not just the 4-digit number. I want to know short code *78#. Now select option 2. Amunuwa. Who bet me a diatria to fridges, TVs, microwaves, phones, and the products will swap here. A free Casapreco Company Limited. As some them back when they say, Usumi be a dry. Who bet me a nipa a friend who can you know? Amu Wakata, Akusha World Cup 2022. Eti Koswa Topi. Distributors ni wholesalers. Moto 1,000 packs. Niente 100 packs. Free. Kwachi Wachedia Casapreco distribution point be a bewo. Promotion yi Koswa NLA Caritas platform no so. FDR
FM.
Message share with me.
Ribiba, see, America, where your FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup, Ghana versus USA, Holland versus Japan, sorry, foul passport, Kwaji police certificate, Nako PMO African origin as you 5,000 Ghana cities, Nonye visa amount, why your package is strong, Bibia Shamubi, Akwanya Ida, what free celebrate because 15th July, can who can register the CA in a one catch, 18 African origin, Kwan, what did to me in a man, African origin were not rich. Only Switzerland Embassy, your opposite, Fred 0544 347 001, 0544 347 002, and 0544 322 112. Yeah, Costa Rica or America, African origin, or do you bet too far?
A bank that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive, CBG will make you smile. We will rise with you. Your business will flourish, your name will stand out. We stand with you.
Asempa FM.
We are driving no load to passengers. And now so near Bushafue to Quine. Nana Jude the Suma Quentin or Taika Ajo. Now we're wholesome. Any more show. And Ray Yempa, not conference for a twasher or so. Assembly Hoopa. Emma been told that the Senti and Naponcha save. Abba, Naponcha save. It to me silly over 100 punches. What the Gunsua, I have fable. And we also be to Taino. And we see transport companies, taxi drivers, truck drivers, Kasaka Sienina. Oh, here Poncha save Yibia. Ubenya Biwo, OMV and Science Company Limited. Ewa crack namely. Omuno so distributors. Omni Joy FM. And a dear Mushe. Fre 0595 756449. And 0302 246 550. Poncha save. We save you forever.
Freshman capsules, a one memon pomudin, fresh cool capsules, a yema cuckoo,
fresh lady capsules, a woman maumutia or mufichukum.
Name or pinful or buy one more menu for now, Quadawi if you do me no come. From 0243 559 319.
FD Associate Judge and Cry to him what to Musa a year.
Fresh products, #Bobra.
And I want kind of bomb pluma on the potato. I am a chan to the papi Joe. Bra, I don't know cause na accident na elini access and goofy abasasa. Sika sementio. Oh brother, one thing amaje fonka. Omo toka any accident. Car say, car copy ma mo watinka eni mu biom no. Wo frɛ omo a, omo ba beto car no dey call omo shop. No ma siesie na kama e dey ama. Wo pese wo ton wo car, say registered and unregistered. Fabra na omo beton ama. Omo di asesa a ye friend no car swapping. Omo siesie air condition and installation. Wo pese wo pempe wo car.
Ebe chanchuku, wo no bro for sem.
Ane, pentuala ahoma le call one open our cars naka se car na pema ma na chia bedu nanim kra tuntum mirika na frɛ amaje na mo ba beto no sisia afenso wonim omo ton sase a no board da form enti ope osi adan papa frɛ amaje automobile and real estate company ope o metire akwan a omo wo White Cross Royal Filling Station weja kaswa kwantempon so what telephone number 0599 022 441 ana 0599 080 898.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy,
Count on you.
Osei EcoBank, yeah, cruising.
Once you bet me a cruise, one casa okay. Esani EcoBank Auto Finance Package inti. Koyen car dealers are who PI no one year Juma baby. Ye ka dawa kumaso. Say a new car, say yes second hand. Why your mouse special discounts. EcoBank side and she share pabe boa with your car no kenina. Your mount interest rate and boa from cry. Ebe brimweni so. Oh, so when your accounts were EcoBank and money how cry. Sa kwenye da homo bia. Entien so saka no dae keke. Abebwe ye. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa EcoBank nkrabata bebia nebusa EcoBank Auto Finance Package. Enshisha kakra wo ho. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Hello, kids! The time to prove that you're the best and biggest kid chef in Ghana and beyond is here again. Join season 2 of the Big Chef reality show on Joy Prime to exhibit your culinary skills and win amazing prizes. Enter auditions by recording yourself cooking your best dish and send us the video on WhatsApp 055 1575757. Remember, the deadline for submission is the 10th of July 2022. We can't wait to see the amazing talents this season brings. It's the second edition of the Big Chef reality show. So hurry, get busy, get cooking. Big Chef, good meals by kids. Big Chef, this July on Joy Prime.
I got a feeling. Hey, Shamikano.
Hey, would you? Oh, yeah, guy, what's it? Now, when we miss media, you need brightness, so super.
Now, okay, young chamber, be a scratchy, I who did he? Him, that's where be a scratch you.
With the Jajajami Penisa, Metrinisa, come on.
At A to Z Auto Servicing Limited, we feel the smallest scratch or dent on your car a major disaster. With A to Z Bodyworks and Special Auto Spray, we make your car even more special with interior detailing and polishing.
Darling, no me G-Wagon.
How Gideon Bang. A to Z Auto Servicing Limited, your one-stop shop for all your auto needs. 0240 202 828.
Diana no won't taxi. Kadi bena bon tax na we hefe here efele me mele okra amone mukumuku bena je moko ye nehi na kan gbefo kakadan afomli nke apa da gboke gbe na tax anine ma bakra adole na ka ke ni ake owo tax na awo etomi ke tax wo da gbi ke tax ma ba ye ka to bokra wa taxes no wo ke ha amra lwe no ni ake mama jaile here you know ake twa ma amashi ile na kai si eko obegbi mu efe adole o chon ake o ya jiare ni chumo here adole ole no ya no kra ba fata wo hi tax na wo le afumlin
Wabanyo wo tax ye online. Shika to hi lo ke chon phone eno. Ye ko me fe momli wabanyo wo twa wo ma wo mashi.
Adepam wonsanu adwuma afi akwanya na bo se wo ba na adwuma bie no ono so be kire ne e wo ne nsan no e wo adepam dwumadie no so contestant no esi akan no ene yama akwara na otumi design atare no so akwanya e ma na ye bi
Asempa FM
akwara na wo fie embro 12 years na wo betimi design atare e mo bi ahya ene dia wo mre ni o se wo be ka adepam dwumadie no ho for pencil for to paper so na draw nioma bi e ma yen afi nioma no bi e ye wedding gowns wear, engagement party dresses, office wear, casual wear, celebrate your all red carpet event be, and a baby keka send me kaya no for pencil to paper so na sketch it. Oh yeah, send them a WhatsApp number 054 010 6467. Say your phone designer. When you the pump contestant no bakum bebum up material no kama. Oba tenye, obani mrenio. Nemum she na one drama no. Shanu na onanka sandro na afi adepam dwumadie ne de eye busuan kambom na yenye adepam unsanu adwuma
Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa fie Samsung nie Nokia nie iPhone nie say your printers or mobile phone accessories Franco Trading Enterprise afa ono ani TV aye the satellite any ultra panels abomu ma
Facebook so
Trading Enterprise page. Nasa likes number 100,000. Ayoma, anyone munija. Samsung at www.francotrading.com. App, Franco Trading, Instagram, at Franco Trading. Nani pabadi for dosunti. Franco, the Momo pay code number 189480.
Your branches on the Bebre Wagana baby, Nemum, head office on the Twaya Dabraka, opposite Roxy Cinema.
Tema, Franco Community 1, One Waterworks, Nedianim here. Cycle, opposite Odor Rise. Madina, 100 meters away from the police station. Kaswa, Franco, opposite Kaswa Polyclinic.
And now for your number, 0246 422 338 and at 0546 133 188. Franco Trading Enterprise. Still, phone Papa Fie. And you're not going.
Hey, see me here seahorse engine oil no be say see.
I said they won't hear seahorse engine oil.
Asempa
FM. I could do the seahorse engine oil one that's here. That's right. I'm here driver for a boy. I'm a sales. I am in the sales kit. A bit more company to me. At your work and pay. I'm a bit more baby car owners. You hear?
Biblianumpo. Made out in Thomas. Many bibia enimpo and net mini seahorse engine oil so agro. 15W40 CI4. A best. I'm a brand new. Any home use car. Say a desert and a pet. Especially cars are one you know. Very strong. Now our good conditions. After 15W40 CF4. A year Emma desert car and Kitwania can send you nada. Titru any cars away soon gonna hack a crack. Now a sour gearbox beer oil. Papa B. Seahorse engine oil sana. Maswahe na a papa pa. Metime wa bro.
Mentu ase. Oti ha. I'm a transport owners. A fit of a dance your mudiafa seahorse engine oil home. And you know 40 year use my motorbikes and 8 year for use my gearbox na dina. Seahorse lubricants nina that's a comfort. And the can call baby a turn into a local pebito. 0244 577 559
and 050-119-0488.
Alande. Me say Alande.
Adepen Alande.
Gonna pay Alande.
Hey, finally. Gonna pay Alande.
Do more your way on Ghana Pay. Send and receive money at zero transaction fees. Pay bills, buy airtime and data. Transfer money in and out of your bank account and so much more with Ghana Pay. Dial *707# to register for Ghana Pay or download the Ghana Pay app from the Play Store or App Store.
Alande. Ghana Pay Alande.
Ghana Pay. Your money, your way.
This service is powered by Gibbs.
Feely, how you dey see am? Feely, how you dey see am? Feely.
Only HD Plus here. Too many crowd. Who to miss search for so reverse. Esa recording show I will need Jehopa. Say so download my HD Plus on mobile devices so. Now we'll link to my HD Plus decoder no. Busumi bia. Unya free data. Now they are shit TV or baby will bia. Commodity la bia and electoral and crabata bia. Muna kwato HD Plus decoder. Nenya u TV no so to me yenya upe bia. HD Plus. Enjoy no feely.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. EcoBank me damase.
Shy, cow than you.
Osei EcoBank, ye cruising.
Bonsu bet me cruise wanka sa ukem. Esani EcoBank Auto Finance Package inti. Kwa yen cardless ahudu PI no ye adwuma baby a. Ye ka da wakoma so. Say ye new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discounts. EcoBank sa den hihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mount interest rate ani boa from cry. Ebe brim weni so. Oh, so when your accounts work bank and money how cry. Sa kwenye ye da homo bia. Entien so sa ka no ho dae keke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa ko EcoBank nkrabata bebia na busa EcoBank Auto Finance Package. Ensise kakra wo ho. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Hello, kids! The time to prove that you're the best and biggest kid chef in Ghana and beyond is here again. Join season 2 of the Big Chef reality show on Joy Prime to exhibit your culinary skills and win amazing prizes. Enter auditions by recording yourself cooking your best dish and send us the video on WhatsApp 055 1575757. Remember, the deadline for submission is the 10th of July 2022. We can't wait to see the amazing talents this season brings. It's the second edition of the Big Chef reality show. So hurry, get busy, get cooking. Big Chef, good meals by kids. Big Chef, this July on Joy Prime.
Anytime I feel lonely, feeling sad,
station makes me happy. When I wake up in the morning, only this station makes my day. Yeah. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM.
94.7 Asempa FM Sony ekosi saying dwumadi no wasugu so a utie no yedama se matwen ya me yakọ asan so aba and tell you what Charlie enti amanfo a ede messages aba omo a afre loads and loads of people across the country and afre sharing with us their experiences ewo one sas semo in the end production team has decided say yenu hopes na there sofo Charles Owusu and kwekubu ahin ekasa wi ye mie phone lines kakra na etiefo a etn emfre and share one experiences because we've been overwhelmed by calls from the general public and we think we would have to do that na ye manko for kwan na omon kasa keke na obia so enhu omon nsemo a omode and more sending in pictures loads and loads of them we'll try and show some of them while we discuss this particular issue and he hopes na kazama mintie software Charles Owusu on this let me tie kwekubu ahin yes software
and I'm saying person kwan boso am ye program in it no me wasem bia mpesa me cancer makọ abrante na sem so
okay
dedi kan ma me nche me nuan ma omoni me hosti a
omoje wo so
so ho afa pa
me dase
ye ntuma the African there wo hwe hopes in atade Jackson any wa efe pa me ne kwakunkwan naja why bruni efra yentem obi ye tia hwefo ne atiefo
omoje wo so
na another yi as a Ghana call for bailout yes sir Botiano for so ye pay bailout Botiano
English ya man from
yes Botiano na and Jamianda Roma graphic for ye adom when you say Jackson the pictures be go amayan
okay
graphic front page no the abase danger at Botiano red top na enye Botiano red top nko the entire Botiano now page 20 of graphica we share said the taxi the 9 million sawo from na ba kundi so
kwan no say net
yeah e kire kwan no say the city Jackson the pictures go
or the enti over Facebook I will be home pictures no
baby ayete no
and we here akra
ya Botiano ha ye baby ayete no e na wo hu ni sa no I hope say me wo ni say ye de ni jato area home de na mum ye okwan bone na wo and he said, "Nipa cry arena say ambulance cry ba say ba fana. I don't know where be call. Yeah, kwan na nam so before ensu nti ekwan mo chemi no. Me nya so assembly cry area ho. Gas out assembly na nya. It doesn't work. Because we share graphic ma. We share front page. Transformer and a pole no asia yi. And transformer na den. Hangi ho post hangi ho. Now if we have assembly area where how can we have this? After all, kwan cry ya electricity pole no asia year ma transformer na hangi. No one is taking it.
Na ECG district manager
you see Obi maybe I train there I hope say me can't you say kwan ya nka say wo twa no at least let's say an hour to town. It will take you over 2 hours to get to town. That's the problem in your area. I've been saying 130,000 registered voters in our area. You can imagine. And Kwala Nkahu, Nipa itimi to buy 130,000 in our area. Now she said they are quiet. Obi, who fear say in Su Toa, Untimi Mabontin, who could say in Su Toa, Untimi Kofi. Now I also say, Simpe Manche, your area not. Na sa si free Jamestown, so I could see Amasamine, Echi. I guess everybody, Homo war bebaso. Mama Yanti say diplomatic call, any dignity a hodwa or be invited to Mama back. Now share him fear area ho, now him Kessie, or a paramount chief. Now share quiet dawa ekoni fear. It's so sad. I wholesome. And tis a quantum pono say a musum po. Na se ba be siesie kwan kra man na ya de car fa so nya kwan kra tima fa so ye kra obi wo so ho machina hu school from college gina kwa ho No wonder say obi bedu baby a on dwe oman ho because oman in dream nipa na ho na nipa na dwe oman ho say enkola 3 years 4 years and above na enam kwan nti yes say enkofo be gina kwa ho 4 a.m. sometimes you pay 3:30 a.m. no obi ne ba na kola obi gina bonten 3:30 or 4 o'clock okọ school ade na akere obi hu because na ni kun order obi fi school so obi san ba bedu fi kwa na ade den asa Any minister of roads, I need the deputy, 2 deputies, the chief director, and then the technical officers, the technical directors are who do now. I call round almost about 3 months. Me say I'm fast so crime of more area. I mean, baby, I want to say a more thing. Obi, me say a bit of quantum come fee because got an be to the sense. Obi cross from one side to another crown. The ultimate could fee. Most of the people omo jonka of okrom because obedu kwa on timi fa kan kwa nkofie e ma ne ye and they say a man for started ton fie o area ho obehu fie na for sable ha na for sable because man for abandon o fie they have to ebia me ti onka me was kan be kuruma behind dan because anodin
Asempa FM
na sabi nyame da mo ye tietia mo wrem ba bia onya wo di utien to no you don't have anywhere to go na yenya kwan timi mfa so nko ofie
eda no ye di hu nkomo ha roads minister ka so obekọ ho waba ho you need
almost 5 hours where area onu edu ba bi obi say inti nipa korati area
roads minister
yes onu an kasa dum ton I'm telling you obi edu ba bi obi timi de car ba besi ni fie on timi fa car no nko ni fie mutini wajasi kwan no oja kwan si kwan no because o fie gate da no but kwan gata na yia to the sense on timi nwura ni fie man ye that's a place amania ye womo botiano
na after so ba ho no mountain nke
bi BNC ye besi na ye nti obi anka obi I'm telling you me o fie na nso to you dare not try so be kwa bonte you dare not who krom se nso to you dare not so be try so be fie until somebody fie business say yes nso no den akofam for some time and some way to because ahode na nso no dey ba no any gatas na ayi ato ho no uti ayi kwa betima bebu am na ayi and the ha adwene say obi ye ka say na essay ka say na essay nti na wo kwa abokoto obi na ne ka ne tie road atwi na ne tie yi kona we sia be kona we sia taxi driver say nam kwan so o mo timi didi toa na wakrakrakra na ensuo no to ya na abeyi kwan na eden abeyi de o ma ye na eden na ekọ that's a sad thing you won't see and enya some get o ya pon ha say 7 o'clock ya pon ha me medu fie na about 10 o'clock just because of kwan ya nam so when himself from Wege Junction to West Mall on the left side so wokwa afi time bia nso beto bia nya afi emire bia nso beto bia na na tie free so abegu kwa no assembly no kura no be ye adom keke na nkomo yi anya na afi kwan so kwa keke nso obi nso akwa ebochi bidi nso topa na kwa 1 lane in na cars ni na traffic just that omunim problem e wo ho ye ma contractor bi nso to wie na nka de chi na nka den ka clear anya na den e wo kwan so obi me no ka say the last time nso toye besi na anya nda so kwan and so to be sin and yana da so di egukwan so na look at konfo a free kaswa a free guniba a free bujumura takrade cape coast eba any ni paso a free so eko osakwan so why and then I said I say ya neglect area how to say I say yanka Ghana for it's so sad obi me hia konfo bebre no munimi di nkomo eto da akra na una magise o road glass crazy because amanfo hu na nsem mo kan aya na ya hotie ye nyina na ye fa so I understand me say de eniema den esitie and I'm saying that nipa bebre ja o fie ho o motutu afifie nu nti ne fie bebre dampan ho ma hu for say bebre so gu nkofo fie ho ba ye ntimi for say mo fie ho because who the bo ho akwan ye de bia akọ and some of the people are ye ntimi ko ba bia de we are ahwa na yaka ahwa so na betra so we are pleading with the minister we are not saying say enim say ahokyira ba kwan bi o me asfalt infame there be wo de kwan na ye nam so kra na ye tuturo no at least o mesiesie kakra den emfa mayen na ye mompa say obi nyare na bibi nsi I'm telling you obi so the area ho na nyame wa mompa say nyankopon behwe wo ne wo ma ene wo yire so no abusuan so a na bibi kosi putupuru say anajoa hospitals are your area how in private hospital, but any inside a walk and ultimate cost speed be an orchestra the Nippon call a can be emergency and I can say agencies or the Nippon record. Ultimate call. You can't. And two who cast a number area where a Juma, what can I can Sabio a tear from Fanchami. I say beer a Kurabia say. And I can't carcass because car of a being who bet my as tax 94.7 most motors. And I was saying go 4 motors area. Sad because Senka a motor me from me fear to go my check was 10 minutes between do go on. Then will be take you 30 to 40 minutes to get to roadside. 30 to I remember some program. Now a semi bantama so sorry fee intem. Not because of main road but because of baby a free abano. I say two was now driving a car so what roadside. Very sad. And yes sir, we are not saying they should come and do quota and asphalt for us at the moment. Kokwan they won't be straight away quota or asphalt. But at least gutters now in so many na a jai main kwana to ama eswada ho. Some kwakwana you bet me nya sweden afa. Na tima save we in life so no. We are pleading with the minister. So I share mbo. What share some penny for say kadan. Person ne a buy 3 months a chum. Ye hu pupu ye bi e chese even gata kra na ye baba ya man. Na mpo se gata kra ni wa. Ye be fix road no ba bi a honye kakra kra man na ye tumi eden afaso. Because go 40 mi kotola trot bi go ba enam say gata si ni onti no. Enso to ya na ahohoro na ekọ obi. For how long can we be doing those things? And yes sir. And that graphic as say graphic at least anya front page. Ghana for bit here. Number 2. As a minion mabama ama call his number. Minion jato or Ghana ni? Yes. Okay. I Ghana ni anya hwe. Minyame asem mam Matia say bibia betwem. Ade bia ye bia so be den agya. De oyi obeden agya. Obiana told that nipa mobo. But he knew say obi anya kwan na onya tumi bi say onfan som enipa or dey som enipa because the okobu ni dengu no enipa te say ono an moja ran ni mu say ono an na emom wodi kwanya na wanya na di bone o tie mi obeden ya 94 odi opa yemfa san kan say na ama no obi dey say ka jo say akra ina ya odi ane na nyame mfa sa ama jato ade bɛkye na wawu a de na ɔde asase baby Bible say twa se ni pawu prakope owu achi atemu nkwa na ho ɛyɛ me nwanwa ye me hu sɛ lands commission for ɔmo de ɔmo asase a ɔmo na wɔ master plan a ɔmo hu sɛ asase we da ha ɛyɛ aban de a ɛsɛ ɛbɔ ho ban no emmom ntimi nyi officer a Ghana police or military betimi abo ɔmo na emmom no agi sɛ ɔmo kofa private person na ɔkɔgye nsase na ɔno afa 30% na aban na afa 70%. Nyame nhyira no ɔyɛ ade papa so ɔbo aman ɔwan Ghana ade papa me yɛ adwuma forest commission na me yɛ monitoring na me ni military na yɛ because na me adwuma no why do we have to go for and your next staff no na yɛ every district we ko bia no district manager ho so o man the operations officer na yɛ adwuma bom na baby na wa vie kokra se oje nsase na na me GN ADC terminal na akọje asase mo ukọje asase ma ban bia na wo akọje asase no na enye conflict of interest na ya sign the amount contract na wo sense terminal sa Ghana mama yen hwe yi o mama yen hwe yi na de ayeye no see obi me have chosen to please God and to please men. I don't need any pansem applause. I don't need applause of men. Say a boy in same amount. Because you see, we are the bay. We bet the yaja. Now you are buying, me see who Rollins 19 years of rule. Edu maybe kana kasani you, e depend to akwa you. Anamwa. Edu maybe nipa 200. Ira Ghana one day you won't be. Ye de ebirim ko board dan. Say because makwa kwaje 5,000 Ghana cedi. A 50 Ghana cedi whatever at the time. Lord, yes, be on Korea. You don't got Taraban boom too cool. And they are one person. And who fetching will be Ghana. When you answer chain will be Ghana. They did it to only the owner a buying Eddie and the 2 Miamano. As I was a young fat security service and some farm one who buying. no mum could do baby assassin say encroachment near more. Yaman executive instruments or Timmy Ekaze, regulative Adimobia. Assassin, regularize Adimobia say, had your more encroaching a cassinti or no terms so, ya encroaching a cassinti. The young farmer on Fanco, no near the man, need to me a diamond, the whole Ghana. Baby, I buy a sassy Biobia. And now man cross out on me a brand just as it go. I buy Sasso. Branco cross out on me a brand just as well. I buy Sasso. I can't go and buy Sasso. Aha, I can't go and buy Sasso. Saka, ya can't go. Uncle Tamale, I buy Sasso will be. No, Uncle Wa. Because okay, say Mantiso Kowa, Aquaji, I buy Sassibia. Mintis or Cotamale. And I meet the materials also coho. On one echo no Sababa money. Because here Uncle Binu, 8 inches. On one quack just as we know some money actually, and Sasu do what you imagine her. And I want to come to me 94.1 on camp is a gon hills on Cabia. And Sabia Hona, Papa, who seen in school, or a professor Mion. I did college man, or a professor Mion. Sabi on Tessami Amity. I'm Uncle School down. I see school 20 years in it. And he assassinated the Hono, or Ninkrata. And na wujato wona obetima chese onin krata na aban assassin ti nani abu any school no ina butu we because also aban assassin hwe oba me kwan su ahu from where is more ekwa kosi nsu na no nyina government farmlands obetima ko buda na go jato obetima buda na go obetima ba so obebu mo na to agu ana look my enfat here we are sitting me jato mesra na da roma onko kolebu mochire. Now, Uncle Hardy, vanity upon vanity. We are saying Japade. The idea we are school for Uncola and Colank in Cola will be bit my enemy. Near pie be a beer and name. Now, or buy an crano and can be so who's all show remorse be. I can say, oh, whether it's rather unfortunate, say, I didn't care quite yes, and care share. Name and then Colanico Shia. Akofasa Oyeneding at the Abba. Your best stress will be unfine, yes, and adding a tear, but a jab before the ban near my coin, you know, your best and Colana Corania, who dear, a bit and near Matoto. Be a year 2 for say, if you never cosum, some BB's our school, not some penny for. Suppose you 4 pound a year, suppose you 4 bony pound buying, you never semester. So at least you calm tempest down. But look at the arrogance. Arrogance or the casa. Because we are to why are you going from 2011? And watching Confrontation here besin ne. Nti obi antimi nya na finti opet my de opet. Enyo na bibi. Tumi na wanya. But tumi ekura na me se obeden agya. Aya onko bi sankofo. Onko be Peter Namfuri no. No mi so om. Kodalo mo. O mi so om. Say tumi no. Bedu baby wo rego hu baby ode beto. On say before na no about Johnson resign. On say UK any news oh, because Kraman can nipa any news, but nipa Kraman any news. South Africa had the anchor be news, but how any news because they normal. So if he said and never be cause on na bemu where minister, the president announced the prime minister never be all you know. I did not drink no any society a boy bra. The principles no and in ya or send me the human thing at all. They respect principles. Ghana I am for integrity in your way. It's about how much wealth will be to amass for yourself. And not, say, yeah, lockdown. Now, we'll change the animal for. Why do you be a sassy? I'm will be a papewu. I'm an inti, I'm will be a homeless. But free baby, when you see how they come or the hotel, the animal for. Say, Yami won't shut us out. Ye young upon a year, some no. Or in Shirasa, or in Shira near my basta. And to Otiamia, not Lands Commission for engaging no. Some ministry engaging no. I'm not sure say way I had
94.7.
The fact that oye bibi when this is relation na say this if one can one na say e koso a na mosoma ba e se moto aso na. I don't think so. Mama yangi say aban bi anywhere. Aban timi fighting ni manfo because aban ba because on ni manfo iye di ntia na anya sa. Nya sa ntia. Na ese say na aban aba na ye yusu obi amana intimidate the same citizens na aban omunti na aban no. Say the ntia. To me, Ben, he doesn't work with Lands Commission. He It doesn't work with natural natural resource. Need the answer, yama individual contract. So on the we also PW do saying only answer see on the Kojima Ministry of Transport near. Because only the assassin be the baby on the own to or Koji. What about assassin? Uber you so the assassin by. Uber you say who the assassin by. Eh? Assassin no be adi o in media. Who the assassin by we say?
Contractor bind the
which contract? Nanti contract will be in the contract to papa. Contract papa. Now when the Ghana says it's not land commission. So land commission phone to me who will be on Saturday. Can they engage even at motor school in Mario? Or move and for encroachment on assassin. No engage you can say engineers. You can say armed forces.
Yeah.
Engineers.
Engineers regiment.
No. Some moment to war mom. So you are for to war until they be encroaching assassin. I'm to war mom. They could have engaged the military and said that this is the map. When you war. Abansa say woman. Abansa say protected lands the my. Nothing can with this percentage no. I am armed forces. I move fancy quarters will be Abansa will be a moon see them being so. Now mama men near them and cut now. Say be on betima protected government is as aka. In Kasani will be banana. Kobe in the first place. No we shall go. Now, make
example be say Ghana Police Service. Asasi omoto kaswa. Say omudi si adayam omo officers no. Land guards for any nkofo akwa je assassin for Ghana Police Service. It is a kase ono land commission for nyai bibi ama Ghana Police Service. Ghana Police Service omo de ekromu ntimi mo.
Go be asmo kan nti on ferry. Na on ferry ma Ghana Police for. Say Ghana Police Service at assassin. Encroaches akofa assassin no. Or no individual now, or no use Ghana Police. No, every man just asking them Ghana Police for Ghana Police Service. No, I want to create security. No, or man Tiban you masasi, but no individual civilian. No, I for Ghana Police, the same Ghana Police. I could get in Sasia, I Ghana Police for the I am Ghana Police. Oh, Obi, find a way to make I think we obey me. I just have Kobe or say. Or say I mean uniform Dan Kwaku Abo say ye kwachi no she Ghana military uniform. Ye bi san say onyan ho so die mu na o she uniform. Ade o chi na nation. So ya kwachi no. Na say we ya da unya no an. O say o afi na wakai o son die na ehye no. To chi na
nation. So ya tare.
So ya tare no. Na same way. Why na be ka kire me tia say Ghana Police Service wo asase. Oman timia amata no ban amankofo afa langas wafa and no individual na say call Ghana Police for kofa Ghana Police Service for men na bi e dey protecting sas no jima Ghana Police for atie fotie me ya dey aka mu.
Okay, me da say and Charles Owusu Reverend na yete ne nka no me te say owoso is he on? Okay, into Ideal College for PRO omudin ebemu se omu epushi omu nkola ase nkola nkoye shelled na police for nkonkobo and they want to respond to that claim me we na kwekubu ahin abem cheba for a PR Ideal College che akwa ba na ten
obi nyame adom
na yeden na enra mo se police for aba construction site ebem mu school na school nkola wo so omusua de no mapam mo se omunko any police for Nkokon. Why would you do that?
Obi mame sanfa akwenya so na mentia explain na so na menna wasense. I think say menya mre kakra tie ora dafe na rehosam ne se ne ho adwiri me kakra. Menim say bia tasem etie na ho nsema na wo kan ne excuse dada na ho nsema na wo kan na say the so from what I'm trying to offer. Near the kind, and from February 12:30, and who say, or Moody Sidiaba Bessie, a Daya, a year, Esso, a year, assembly, why yes, Esso. And the director, and a who ye. Now, or Slady, and a free classroom, and a coy. And to all cock would be suffering, a banner sign, and be a year to say, nothing, ye boo, and a year durable, nothing be selling. Ye be one said Freddy for Langas who said they you ya twas so na ye man so ne ato no ne ye tieta ne ye bo na som ne ade roti fo dina ho krati o hwe papa panimu nye ye ne ni enti kwala no chama de no watwe ya papa no chama de ne ma
cheba for to
and obe print yetemu say anya the same director na ye jojo no and ma boys ni fi o sanya o kwa akwohwe ne ye koso obi enkwala be numa na nsie bi ka koduru no koduru wa na kofu ya chiaba eti o so party brimomo and na pay the attention that thing not to phone training ama omoto and say hey and son that what is happening yes your name director ni ekunu no any school for katom ko ni ekunu no and na mra fe kita for na school for na ade na edi boom ekoye afọ m ko ya sa post for mo kan langa si hu enso atwea ba ni bi ato asenkwala ne so kita for so ebrimo and quickly and your friend Legon police omo de to the Ukraine my yemfa kwenya so yemo mabaso se Legon post for ama medru one time a ebia kele and sama esie no keni enya kra one oba ya said otime baba dojo niema eni kakra enti enye sen director akobe bi no se mo fran ni meti mo fa bo sen na kra chene sin kan no o trauma de video sin na ho a twagu amu ne esi airport se e ho nya construction site se yenko school asa so a wa hwe pillars etisi oni ade a din video sin na show pepepe se wakwa o ka ko stop it na all menti ye tide den kwala ne di na tikoye nti na ne dika ne o kan na enya no kre se teacher na se director na so kwala no e de na continue dika ya na e pese clarify ma o ti ase no number 2 enyo no na ode police ne baaye police omo no omo kan langas omo baaye no omo no mo kan mo omo bon kra no Legon police omo ba omo di asumde baaye ne ye ne ye frɛ omo na omo baaye a omo ba ma ho no eye ebedi aye kam sabi ka Legon fo na ma wo fɛ Legon be ka kyerɛ mo nya nyame adom no omo ampi ho ntem a e bi anka ne firi mo ba kra ka ihu kra na yanse Legon fo be do no obi so so open here tia so mo ka so mo ye counter terrorism unit so ta wan bi ni ade omo gbobo omo de ade dread omo ni ade ohun omo ni mpo no fɛ asoma etini ana so be ntini na sabi go ni o shata ade no kraba no di prima kwala na resene kwala ni bi sabi on ti de mu ti ana e ha gani Asempa ko kan na ye frɛ no obi o kan bibi na o ka se sabi omo bubu dan bia so ni ade awrebo sabi employer ahodo a papa agite o so papa no be 26 plus enye no kre so one powerful step papa no di Legon ha nyina papa no ni so ade hunu ni se o ti school sabi a lot of facilities wo na problems ahodo ye go e wo Ghana ho masia mu enye remedial nko a enye mainstream nko a enye this mainstream system nko a na mo your recreational center wo mu ye wo technical school your vocational school wo mu asase na ni da spec professor nya no wanya na yantam ta amanfo atobi enti kakra wanya no na de still esan se wo school ni intent ni professor ye nyina sa no be ye no enti trenya mi adom ode obere ne moje ni adini sika atwasase na ode aye ne dapade na oba be kafe ne sas ne dos dodo eno te pese jinsa ase no bi na different nsem ni afeka credit pedi ama no ati se be se o tia ne ka o se o kire no o li ya na do yo se de yo na no ne entia fente ni tos me no onye no credit sada ebio o ka se ora na suku nya ne dia eye Dr. Esibu attempted so be man bride oh Mr. ye onna kota yakwadu a in America oni no wasem a sabi mengune ne mase ni padodo a omunim ore omunim papai enim say ne level of integrity ni ade titie ba ne sami no okay wonnam ama woma opeso bu o masase bebre mo ben ye ne ade no omo ma otika o mfa mase ni mo masase ente so swampa asa na ye na mo mutsa no mo masase dia e ga se ko mo ka dia ne se ka sa de ase de ne enka wanya eno ase waji na ka umbu no enti e ba ne se na wo wo ji sika fra manfo a umu wo mo de no bi so wo ma sika no mo de wo so woni na se no duro ho kra won ti ase number 2 nipa na ye na sa ase ye ono ankasa ne dia no agency no sam so sa be tie sika ma se mi pa so o be bu mi ana sa ase memu no sa ji sika When you buy, when you proceed, crack be expensive, way and see. And your banner send a source sign to come out, so more bribe and Obi number 3. Asasia wa jini bi. Asasia wa jini bi a year ideal college bia. A watch or the ma bino. What was assassina many pound crowd for your name? Ah, Madame, your friend is Vivian. Nadine appear moi. What years to come on? What started a year project also? What was a sleepy amount crowd when Nipa who go near the do I find that them who came on your dinner. What for Yamon? And your body saying a fed also a bind there. And me tell be sad as a question. See a dear by a sass, near the Abayama. Almost says I said about what dear friend do college in sass anymore. Sebi a buying assassin or yet the important. Uncle Cramino can say assassin a that dying also. Assassin to war near there. Near ye the book near the sipan say, or say what to say. Prof said, Nafasi dia Jian, or much you want a prof castle about Kubuno, and I do call it the Kobun, and to bet say and pa. Meanwhile, one cast uncle, one cast who has to what the amount for our Saturday, and to be a project amount for brand new. And no one for and on the time machine by any young gallon, any called Gida, won't give over so I do call it putting in our press program. Not on say the Accra, not a hardening. What's the assassin? A papa assassin, king, a ben gota. Ah, at Abraca. UPS hotel, essay. UPS hotel, essay. The same level as UPS hotel, you know. And what a paper assassin, king. What one year, my district assembly. But here, Papa in the unit bottom sika, and they supported the district assembly. Prof, no, and the unit bottom sika, and supported the district assembly. Say, I'm from construction, I got a year away. And can say, another cousin said, you are quite sit down and get the bottom. Not okay, and Tom and father, dear. And yes, when I answer, and no, besides the fact, Nelanga, I know Mujet, and one more colana, or say, Amoya, a staff near there. This answer one a friend in his topic. This and a friend, one a friend was man. And then Langa, I come with Jet, now on more video, no money idea, I have come of framework. Yet, show me the Sunni about the board, Yamani idea, no more for him. Cross before mobile, anything, no more support, Choma, yeah, you said it, or woman. No more to know them when you never say, Mona Mobu and the other Freya Taba. Or more Casacat, yes, Freya Taba, yes, Freya Boban. Nothing more friend, but say, oh, no, Palana. Or from a say, woman and then Palana life.
94.7.
Yes, friend. So I said, when you are fasting in the fat near the not by Amautunia. Now, my Sasia, Sabi, Suku, not for the past 20 years. Ah, could for a buying so now or then Sasima helpful. Now I am for some and a Suku not free. After not to take Ghana color. Only now edited this discuss where one could be after 150,000, who could not 100,000 years. Yes, yes, peso amount. The school will never pay a peso to him. If a castle can into books, Emma Colana, if I Sophia library, Emma Colana, we can't do that. We can't pay any money to him. And general functional, and it's a no, enter the one national for the liberty, I don't let properties in Sudia. We shall continue to defend our properties all the time. So, no, any Ediama. Number 3,
I'm running to
Oh, be quick one, very the one yampa. Also, set proper threaten the fair of a sokuno. If I saw, the Panachopa. Prof from Sian and then we have a catcher and super cool. Prof has some more catcher and in the set. That will back send me property party. That kill me. Over send me property, you rather have to kill me. I tell me more property, maybe see the amount na abua my japade on that tree. No much me see the owner, oh, be boo, I would rather die than say that destroy property as selling pala a bit naive free.
Cheba for my nase, a yabasin in Comobio. Why? Yeah, that's it. In PRO for Ideal College, responding to some of the claims made by Mr. Clement Jato on this show. Kwekubuahin.
Obi, Mr. Jato say a police for tia. As I say, Omoko fan.
So why then?
Me hear pictures in. A brantia usua dear. na ya bon we plano no that hospital we cry scary sin dey see we Kumasi no GP call no me say Kumasi demonstrate bi na maintain we scary obi ambra
we the boys na pray proud
and the deputy minister for education what me am no etim fojo wakọ GP so far play ko Kumasi dey no me patwa GP wakọ ye nkora no dey asie baby abrante ne da jeto yaya ne da yache no wonam no odidie everybody yankopon Ghana pa nkofo akokoduro court of impunity pa ni o what was I akokoduro sa be ka already say wono land no wono na land ma ban right now we be twana we enye Jimmy pa go kra we ya go da be from radio so ni kasa na cheta to Jimmy kakra
one na nya adwen a you can criticize ade a we no do
be o ka tell the same kwara no ya ayi the policy for na bon school for kwara no the yam ye say what say na kwara na toto buo wo nya kokoduro kase na kwara na toto buo ntia police to be buo school for kwara no obi sa we nyata wo
omu fi abeto omu
wo mu ti di school mu awu ba bebu di dan na school for obu omo teacher for na school for kwara na protest
4.7
na what say nya kokoduro buo what order onu jeto na order police for no ti am wo school for kwara no ne to na buo ma mo prepare kwara hospital obi na wonti obi me o ye sofo ye free akwa GP o report to tatem we me be kwa report to e bo obi enye edi kwasi trauma no mas an kwata mu ekokoto ta edi akura ni obusa na sembi se enti ebugina podi mu bi no wade nwanwan obi me pese yan throw petition nye fen ko ebugina po so when mu bia na to ni bu me ye throw sakwa no entro no wotwa
koku ye be organize demonstration
yes
demonstration o chan trust minister
what do me ye throw to ni mu ho hwe what the mra na acha ne to odi kwata san wo Ghana Says obi send me message. Me dey send you.
Yes.
So what send papa is legal. Ya bubu jatona abubu papa ne dan. Obi me dey send you. Me wa.
Yeah, Osei, Charlie, this guy is causing trouble.
That's right.
He destroyed my dad's house.
That's right.
Behind Legon police station.
That's right.
Dad owned that place for 30 years.
Yes.
He was head of catering for Ghana Airways.
That's right. Me the pictures not send them. 30 years. What's in it that 30 years? You talk about Buddha not to go.
What's your buy and not why you interpret? Over in a buy.
Many also want to buy.
Oh, you guys are bizarre. What's your buy?
I'm not interpreting. No,
no, free buy. Will be a year to my 30 years. 30
years. Our cop, Tata retirement. Abu Bonnet time. Najatona tongue. I've read Yagoponet gun and your uncle for you.
Asempa FM.
Shut up, I did college mine. Blah, pull me to read the old school. Blah, boy, we are people in the part no common party time, and on Ameriana, men person to talk. But me, I know dear me, any part, what subject to be to sir, and some who to answer ye. Papa, bra, bre. Me tata mama stadium. Me kwa part time kakra woni school mo. Na me kwa take me to one of the schools ni book ma. Se na ja, na me di bobo kakra. Ma trade woni school ni ba ko kuma se. De e wo ayi Confrontation teaching hospital run about. It's an down one. Na me trouble
chemistry.
So, papa bra bre. I want me establish school. Our young people ni what turn the land. When I will be a man, I had to wujato. I did something. I want to what in a bemu. What you on the question is what I chairman and say, our central region. You see the way I was here sponsor MPP for. MPP for boys a call radio to TV so. You see one and a papa and the room. You see, Scad with the good bag, or man, this for be or maybe in Penisika. So let me patch them. I was sponsor when you will be ending the for crying, I know. Because the land no president for petrol. You end this for crying by I know. Now would that talk? ana wo kwa bubu papa ne la edan yes akọ council and kwalanso obeka to atade no land ne ye papa dia wo sa ma sojafo na police fo abro school fo kwalan go hospital IGP nko ho deputy minister for education won tumi nko ho enko he de nkwalan etibia and now your private school need dia enka wo mo because me na me expected division private schools nyina under the minister of education ananu sa na mo certificate e mo mutumo operate. So what me akokumase demonstration akwa hwen kwala ye prepra na se school kakraka we sa school net se eyi pepepe o school na ye so kura tene no na se abo school for kwala prepra go hospital ni obi antumi nko ho minister for land ntumi nko ho ade ne yakwa ade jato no sika no wata sane sankwa de ma appointees ni die
also men fa kwan we so na men ye
da bi nkanye sa dia na nkanye sa bi busa
fa kwan we
so na bi busa de sika no wo 20 sika ma ko podi ana
madam bi sa the question
o ti sa sika ma ko fo dinti ela sam no what is sika ma ko fo dinti ye tumi kana se wana matesi ete papa no ka so ma na $150,000 ana papa no so ntua ne ntua ne kina
what say wa hin
what demanding I
me tell you police come e go pam ni frata
so omo na buy answer na
yes
one UPSA one go stand now or boss no they were demanding $1 million from them.
Wow, look no I said to
what demanding $1 million asam no e be wie penny panim no man warning ana you can say hostel no cost no Confrontation near so one about chairman for land committee.
Sisia first na minim say Stephen Intim but Sisia the minim so
so dey hobi mo mesre na one minister for lands
Samuel Abujina
and the deputy ya in charge of land
in charge of land here Benito
so me nyam kudu ka don the
galamsey mining no in charge of mining
galamsey no so ne mining
mining
ana galamsey na ka no
mining galamsey
every day me kudu ka we on the mining so galamsey ne ka o
galamsey ga
o Benito one day
Benito Usubio.
Yes, deputy minister for one day. Hey, Ghana so some more cause of power. It's not for Naba Ghana how to say incompetence. I am of Ghana hayo because enquire be brain kutona da wo ma dwumeti bo ye no antu esi egum ne kutone nane. So nkuto. So u defense no move the free slemu ba. Negu articulator no mu a ewiane boss wa taso na yede men nane bleti na yenkuto
baden na mu nyina mu blame Clement Jato na mu blame state na amana se adwuma na se onyema
state bia man adwuma fa
ni pan se since 2011 na kai one
offer the documents mo boa ntro entro oni document bia ubusani appointment ubusani say that 2019 na what say sign man no ya renew o ka tro anu ade nwanwan minister we buy when him who be no sad nwanwan individual interest na police for no so say wa show mo nsemo so am mo scanner so baby o tete land no one plot to be millions of dollars you into okwan wo de ba okwan wo di kakraka say no de two police ni pani na nimu a ni three bom okwan wo di no de two minister na nimu a na ni three bom obie petika wo Ghana adai
Kwakubu ahin who need any evidence to support the claims you are making
into war
say oyi scatter one yenim
we are common sense person into what me think enti think nyeti can inducement ya edi entranka ensem hunu we be koso Ghana wo chira be reason ntia
when your contract
there be wo executive there be wo de nyansa no so nyansa say nye inducement ni tika die tantaya wo kata ade kwata asem we nka be koso Ghana chira me ntia nka betuma koso Ghana we dem am reason me do ankan kwata asem we betuma koso Ghana
interview no tie no o say oman yi mo no
so nkoma we
say obi wo capacity no obetima ye adwuma bia
mbra ya adwuma ko ye interview ni wi ankata ko dem
wo de ti asem na obi ka no
o ye interview ni wi ye na yeta nka national security ko tem
Clement Jato
yes interview no nya akokodro be ye o wi yeta nka national security ko fa ni dem ba na ko dem she na won interview na ye net was na wuti obi mi to de we elder na e to was na nyansa
we say tintim or land commission what je gina na kwa register with
seconds no change the no
wait
okay akwa no etete nene china gija
me ba be organize demonstration e wo ID college ho no me se kremenja to so ye pema
but may issue threat to radio.
That
would obey demonstration.
No, what I'm saying is
don't issue threat on radio.
Me say, you say school no, ID college property.
Yes.
A honum na ewo. Sabio, ID college ama she nipa dodo a ebianko Montimanko University. She nipa dodo ebianko Montimanko University. Eti yenja nipa ba ko pe jato odi ase. Jato. Aye asa wo say yi kasa ye kasa obi jato anaje say obi a wa say ofri bia na say bibisa ani e frem jato wa hu de tie no eti sa jato no wo kasa wo ba no ye entrepreneur wo kitesika ehifa mo me fani out ehifa no ofri baaye me obi me nyi bebre sa November manya 52 years ma kira de 20 years me wie training college na me wo 21 years ana me ko shase free akura na so onum family dan so area wonum me ne namu am de ba bepi akra onu ofri hi o nkranfo na sabio asase ne ya omodia no ehemfo kokosho ya refa hemfo ade asa abrante wu eja ye wo mo ko ne kokotwe dairy farm hodum hwe me se obi asama ye ka no wonya experience ye etinu won hu senior esitie so won dey no this guy me say somewhere abuginapo wo mantamine me I will rise against my own government on this issue me say yen trase masa nsem hunu say enkoso o mayimu look nipa ba ko pe wo onkita vote ba go wutu ubu obi dan ba ko a ebia family of 10 ebia 7 hwedanya wabubububu ewo hodom hwe islegon asasi o moto ne nyina di moto wanu ho nyina o moto ndi hwe first me kai first time 81 ana me father dey me call me chrome for the first time.
Asempa FM 94.7.
Ayi Coca-Cola burden no pe ana obohu setete ho kakra bi. Eho nyina green. Ene space na aka no. Ka kwa fast space no kra wa hwa wonti mi fa ho. Omoto ni nyina di. Hwe cantonment is as here wo hai. 1 acre. As at 3 years back. $5 million. What search? No one there you need the abano. Me say they click there. What kwa ba ya ba be hwa mo so ade ne da ho. Wo mu hu said da ho ro ni afro oh sana you no kra obi dia tum de da na ne yenim. No mo koto ndi. Wo hu say na say can the Japan best it out. Say Womusi won ko pasa. Wo konya bi o CSR ho no mu ba bi. Akwakotua $1.5 million. E dia to lands commission account mu. Ya ba ya SO asase no grasa na obi adi kan akọ nti onko hwe foforo. Sadie we e koso wo krom ha. Na MPP a ewo aban mu. MPP a ye wo aban mu. Emu nipa se metia say na me say ye microphone bi e frefre me bi so mo jai party no nsem o mo titinti. I have to encourage them. It is what can boys ya gumu kra say mo allocate baby a government you won e ma mo percentage e de majato ya. Look at the number of people you cover. Adai jato no na funu kwa esen. The food ya bro say to aso teyana. Obi.
Hobson need Taiko Tego say tell Hobson operations director is more than ready to lead as usual. And you need Taiko Tego. They are the bro. And
Catcher they say, oh, they have Catcher Sesetu. Catcher Sesetu.
The Waka.
Oh, they can't remember. Oh, but this is what I'm wanting. No, they say 94. The youth of this party, we are going to rise against our own government on this land issue. Yet, say. Until someone say, "Yeah, terminating the involvement in this land issue." No, we are not going to sit down. I can question. Excuse my language. What do you mean? Man on the pie. So, you see, Asempa, Makumeti,
and you,
Obi, meeting a comedy me pow. Comedy me pow. Na Aquafunwe, Aquafunwe.
Idea what power channel say would be
now I phone yes
enya kasa papa on radio nipa be breti me pacho by this time I'm far for mama kofi o mo ka mu ti e mo ma kasa ne ho nti me pacho
who say phone yes
minim say obu afu ba mo
phone yes
obi na dey match ye me nyu to word
what dey
unti me nyu to word be asa
okay jato na che say wono aba beye multi-millionaire at the expense of the people who were going to the bushes. I na meeting yo. Na meeting yi. Na jato abujinapo. Me no na tika mu. Ne dia kofo do ti Confrontation region, ye ko Western region, ye ko Osei, ediba. Wonim jato eseme. Wonim jato eseme. Benito. Wonim jato esen MPP faga. Eti a shati region won't be nya boys ni bi. Ebo mo ma me adwuma ma. Hey.
Asempa FM
2024 94.7. Jato be lead mu campaign am. 2024. Me say ye ma up to course of next week. Net jato gusukita this responsibility. Obi, come have a shipao. I tell you.
Hobson, my me phone line. Share bono. Na me pese ye tie. I'm for friend. Na yenti won. Yenti me ba when you experience we are. Ye nim some we bring up person wo kasa. The numbers to call here 0302 216 545 and 0302. I said the anymore. Okay, it is 0548 955 947. Pacho number I'm over friend Muntie ni 0548 955 947. Na yentie mo. Ba me pacho uni experience be a memfre. More experience. 0548 955 947. Good evening.
Good evening, Obi.
Me pacho hwaini.
Obi Samuel Boache ni Asaman Kese.
Samuel Boache Asaman Kese.
Yes.
Na yedi akra nkomo na Asaman Kese state land.
That way na baby o. Na sama me bla ofin kan yi na ye ni aden. Ati ase. Wo aduma ye bo MPP mu. Na so we the fuck guys go to convent no na me ye. Na grassroots ni abra. Na di patnia. E ba semo. MPP for. Wo me ni ye. 2024 ni na tawo. Ya ya me ni ofin kan ye so na present. Imbalance I win a whole Kenya. Omodi aso Kenya. I did that. What is me? I finish them. Na radio.
Yo, yeah, that's it. And say me kind, no. 0548 955 947. Hey. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba cho haini.
Obi.
Yes.
Me ba che we ho nya na mo akome Obi.
Na mo akome ntio.
Dato sa adenta hono. Last 2 years. Me brother Penny Pa is still West Sea 3 years. Obi. Papa bu dani year. Me brother ko de kechi Obi. Papa na hwe nko ya ya gya de gere ne ma awa akra ha Obi. Eti bi se ka de na oye. Se nyam se fu na tene tia Obi jato enya sa ko mu emu andia ma fo sa andia ma fo de bu enso se emu da ne ngu Obi. The next evidence for say and Nayan, almost season, lines is all the money piano, only that documents missing them. Nothing OD amount for I want to hand it more jam. The best is in paper. Hopefully, hopefully, so the demonstration company, she engaged her Tokuna on the honor of the blessing there. Maybe I have ever to follow the gentleman for us and also. As a gentleman, for us don't check out, Nemedia. But who a brother and a brother with me, sinners, and what would anything. The Benno yes, people who go on pension, you have a pension, and then you wouldn't know. Also, you have to see a bad dinner for Obi.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's why my young funny papa for 0548 955 947 0548 955 947. Osei. I say COVID, oh.
I say COVID.
Oh, that be went to me and you know to me part of Fatame. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Jawat mpesa mekasaka kawa.
Udin the same.
Medical Joe from Wager.
Wager me into you.
I say, Papa na sema okay no. I was say yeah very careful. You know say we are condemning say be obunkofo. Nanso no almost all cases. Aya amafo na kokoso. They won. All cases are for the cocoa rather than almost he won. So let's be careful. We should be talking emotion. Because in every channel, it is all the court that can threaten. I condemn the brutality. After that, you can take it on that. But I'm telling you, if you go straight to court about faith, the Hawks and please, we are not talking emotions. We talk about law, an agreement with the government, with the Lands Commission. When you go to court, you lose. I have followed him on several cases at the court, and he has won with Land Commission present.
Osei, hello.
Hello.
Osei, you followed him.
I mean, I followed cases at the court. I've run into him with persons who have demolished their houses, and he has won.
Who a relationship with him, Anna?
Oh, not at all, not at all. When your friends may condemn brutality, I'm not that about that. If indeed brutalities are true now, you know, sir, it's assault. That's what can be taken on a different angle. But what the work he's doing, master, he's doing it with an agreement with the Lands Commission. And I remember on 3 occasions, I ran into a cases in court where people are brought in the demon houses. But my man, the man won. Let's be careful. Make us say, whatever that is going on, in respect of brutality, I don't condone. But you know, land issue in this country. Please,
okay.
At times,
Kojo, my nasi, I'm running to Yem Fanny Papa for why? May I say?
Kojo, when you're smart, when you're smart, he works with Jato.
How do you know?
Or Basse or Babe defending. What I said about last minute? What would it be via our Lands Commission? Well, you say, what go when you must say
0548 955 947. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, Daniel.
Daniel, look at something.
In person.
Okay. Was I involved and
your area more, so I've witnessed
you have a fair
all
idea.
Whatever is happening.
Okay, me and you.
Yeah, all cases with unique cases or unique cases, you know. Look, when they come for your land and your land was even not part of it, with Land Commission, they change the document. So once the court demands for whatever land documentation is already changed at the apex, wherever you get your listing to come in defense. So your previously no Kasa seminar, you should forget about it. Secondly, what the man is saying is not correct. Look, what they are doing to the people in the area. Who are 10 plotter? Yes, Yamau 2, Yakani Yafa. Look, what is happening is very bad. Selling the leaders in the area, in government, both opposition and President Penifone. The two are saying that the next day, Obaya, two fence for. You see, the Yama City, the Pacho, Mumbra, land I see whether foundations are going on or not. What is it? What are they talking about? land now more to tournament of state MPs are there leading but question back. The government bought whole land in the area, whatever, and I'm with the year CI and I'm with the year Accusations. The one that was given to the chiefs in 2008 by Kofor, don't they have demarcations to show that government or ABC land? Yet they trade for with Emma Accusations. This was given to the chiefs. This is the area that was given to the chiefs. Can't they locate now, local lands commission, I'm not sure they will give you any documentation. They will do everything in favor of them. So whoever takes them to court, you will lose. Don't they have the CI? Is it not there? Don't they have the coordinates? Then they say anything to just, well, what kind of life is that? 20 years ago, some of them, where were they? Aquano interview no to no one or the good. Oh, Charlie, Maza. Yes, you area more $120,000. Who was as well $20,000. What are they talking about? Oh, we missing conform brands.
Okay. And I think that's a very important point. It is a granted say what is happening on the land now. And
foundations, they are giving you pay money before they give your land back to you. The wire foundation goes to certain stages. What are they talking about?
May I say, 0548 955 947. Ubit my friend. Good evening. Too bad. Went to me and you know so Frey 0548 955 947. Good evening.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, Obi.
Me ba cho hwan ni?
Bibi ntimi mbo mi din.
Na o kasa free.
Me kasa free amasamai.
My entio.
Jato Ofimikrom. The guy is so terrible. This is not the first time he's engaging into this act. And it is very clear that by now the IGP hasn't been there because the IGP has connection with Nkonya.
No. Monto. Opening. No.
Obi.
Hold on. We have no way of establishing who the person is.
Okay. See, Obi, about Medina record issue, no. He was the same person who took that land. The last commission for SEO assassin. And one guy was killed over there.
FM 94.7.
So this guy is becoming so terrible and we don't know the kind of powers he's having. He's becoming like a terrorist and it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. And the government needs to stand up on this. The guy in the back can say, "Oh, we need case." The guy uses influence, and he's using his money to stalk people. Is that how we are living in this country? So the ordinary people can live. I said, I know him. He's from my hometown. So I know what I'm talking about.
Hometown near
in
Konya. Yeah, that's it. Ecosi saying high Asempa 94.7 FM 0548 955 947. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Meba Joini.
I am from Patini Kwasi.
Me and you.
Obin Pocho. Sa Jatoni New Year, Papa. Oba Papa say CSI around. Oba Bubu, young Crawford, marketing your money, now politicians have been paying for the Takwanachi. You know, yes, I because time over, no. Now, yes, bet you, NPP. What just has been the share this now, assassination, CSI assassination. The 3 months one but in the Sankasa. You see, land commission for assassination, Beville. The Beville confirmed. And over Bubu Guarano market now, Omuyewo, assassination. Oh, you call baby, oh, yeah, to my police station, be a Mukano. And you call or you told a police to show one chance. Now, Waka, or no Chinese, if one ever do my neck, a woman who the sunny area. Is it Eastern Lagoon, Lakeside area? Police station near Fiona.
Now, the old castle filling station, you'll be there. Evidence be a man, say you'll be there.
Someone can watch them, can watch them war. You see, me call, now you should say, I started people watching and make cut on. The corner you say, no, but what I do or now. And all catch it say, best thing of the first, best thing of the friend is there. Nipak at the good assassination, Inti, on Bran on Babu. And over Babu. If the politicians don't pay for the be, now, yes, sir. If the politicians don't die, because as you know, die,
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. You better calls and me no account near the sea. Now I share around here.
Apart from PW defaults as you know, cantonment as I say, Benny, a banyer development also. Cantonments as I say, a wajit channel, and yes, as a ketwa. One chair back pay a bank ACB. I was so. What Tony Neddy?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba cho hoini.
Ba cha me so.
Me ba cho say.
Yes, me do the outside.
Okay. Yentiwe.
This guy is very powerful. Now call Professor Day to me or do I see now? This I say as a city that how I financing it again. Omuna mubon ban. Oma ji ebi hani na ebi hani.
Ozi asase da hefa.
Eda who call Christian college.
Professor Christian high school.
School.
Asase a den.
Asase that who call Christian college Professor Day school.
Yes.
Yeah. Asase ketie bi dan ten. Bisa say hunade. Okoya tadi. Omuna mu.
Eba chon pacho. Amu de mobile radio so bobo din ya. Na ko ti asem o kan no. What means of? Na ko gugu anya na program we betima ye bibi. E wan ka betina everything goes. Yeah, new program this how. Eba chon pacho. Aha. Hope so me fa course ni me wi obi gina so. Right. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me pacho udin ni baby awu kasa fi.
Oh, me pacho me pese many anonymous kakra.
Na awu kasa free.
Just short information. Akra.
Okay, me into you.
Me information na me nyane say even East Legon especially. So what to gate no omu say dan bi ho na ya tu mo be say 2 years say dia nipa na kotena be 3 and 3 years na nipa na maya. Omu tumi ko bu gate na no ma to amani pa foforo. Nipa na ba na fe na ya problem. Nti no omo ye in league with lands commission for and omo ye say adwuma no. Nti me they are buying for the name but omo ne lands commission for na ye say adwuma no. Wo be ba na onko bu gate na no a no omo say omo ya aware say wo ba ya che. Be ba na nipa for na TV ho. Me the information ba come de mama.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah that's it. Ekosi saying a higher Asempa FM. Yeah, hope so.
Sasem we ho. Mesre yenua Manasi Azuri. Mesre no. Onfa no honjim.
Na onye den.
Onkoye investigations mai. Ye de yenua Nancy de okoye ba hwa na manfo anyani. Ebia no manyani. Enka be ka se onu konkoye but onu de onhome. Na Manasi de okọ with face. On katananim one year investigations or kono who say hopes in the other on farmer tuga or who so be
na investigation onye no about the
insase no
de waje no any de ode aye
wo de wonye ni nyina surrounding Jato wonye ni nyina so won de tie no hwe won say emre bi mu before elections Amasama market omgoko bubu ye Jato what Martin Sacrament go say nickname mu no mo de to no say dey wa won de tie no and the done is all equipment we can see na ko bubu asase na nyam si no as you can see no kroma equipment Jato na ko bubu sa de no meni wo ka say
aban asase
omu say aban asase or no say aban asase ko bubu ye hwe there are plans uko pokuase agric land na wo ho no Jato yi aye a chese wo mo ye ho negotiation o wo mo kwakoton afiama ahemfo mo sorry esese mo ba president wo kwa mo mra president wo mamu ntrase hwe ye ton sa asere na aban sika no eba aban futuo mu a obi 1 acre $5 million wo cantonment na sa wo ton 10 acres I am enko 50 million edi adwuma ne etimi fanya okroma sei edi adwuma ani etimi fanya okroma sei now you see deputy minister Benito madinu hu ya kakra
Benito usubi no de wa yoden
madinu hu ya pa hey party ni mapa ya baba your deputy minister in charge of lands enti wantimanya ni party ni bia chese wanya appointment yibi no wo hu se o nipa simesi wabre wo de me konko farmer brand bi kura mfiri mi constituency bra behwe hwehwehwehwe wo hu a ma ye hu kwa ye befa so a ye beye e de ama
na se ade a Jato ye no se enya de papa de na homa party ni
me say Jato de no se mo se identify government land
yes
wo identify wo tondi and wouldn't one thing would it Obi Canada Japan akwakotua $1.5 million ambulance commission account mu obaka akwa kade say assassin asa akwakoto amani ba foforo ada mu fi say nipa ye ajimi for the gugrom ha na onum ya Jato no ene Benito wusu bio wo mu ya just assassin Debia Jato afabako ha Debia we afabako ha dia akotwe minority MP bako dia ba be hyanum ayimu a wo motuntom bi mo chip said your ho ba asem a minority for sorry na hey okay me dia kakra ho wo ne dia no I said Ramsey aside do aja ho e ho no wasi ni fie e ho no wote
oh now so nseme na okeka na wie
oh wonim say ho no wote do aja ho former speaker wonim say Ramsey aside ho no wote
ha so mpacho minim
wonim do aja ho fie wonim ni fie
obi anim ni fie ndo nko na wabetena
oh nadai obi nadai you say asem na make no menim the implications of that asem American na
wonim implications
wonim MF's estate
yes
the whole of MF's estate wonim say Rams land wonim say I have been assembly member of TMA before me ka asem I know what I'm saying wokwa sakumo no down say as it committee 19 or so e ho nyina nya Rams asase
Asempa FM 94.7
sana de noko etu bo se both sides no ya chicha mankrofo eti e ba Bonsu obi ayedin obi antibi nka bi wo ja se na sabio wo ba chicha mo me I don't have problem when it is done properly ne ya ne se obi ati ni bottom sika de ato asase na wo tibi be gina asase na wato de doso dodo eti ejibi ni ama obi efrifa Nigga na se ni atia no yeso so sanse mu eso IGP wonu mpanimfo muntu ho na mo enye sa BBC na mo kasa mo kwa ye ntiase mo da obiti wonu mo edi nkrofo ni ebubu nkrofo japadeku ekumu nkrofo na mo asadi police for dinachi what kind of country ni abede no what kind of country
with Max.
She me say me card hane. The demonstration na akoye no against Jato can say Benito, and then we go and present the petition to Abuja. we are going to do it massive. Yes, sir. And then if I'm a company, assassinating your government land. Ade atati wunya ba ku mienu a ade enye no ano
no you see
ade tiro ngwa de obeso nya hende
na sase do so nti enyi bi ne mfa yuma
wo bia ti ni bottom sika no that time unum ne nanka sasika de ti miye that time o to asase no sasika na ode to ye na na wo be hu ni say sika ketua bi no that time what dey 10 years ultimi nya
ultimi twa no say Owura Rollins
Asempa FM 94.7
one toilet yes sir
yes
ntina o two toilet kra na you say be chire
me you go bo dugu
and they will be at on asase by virtue of so obi so anya position bi nti say wasase na wo do sika to no e dose do nti no yenyi bi ne yema obi wait edi Nebuchadnezzar kra anya sade we I'm telling you when you go Bible Nebuchadnezzar kra anya sade what is that police for na ya sama na police say ba on sign mediate obi fa na me no apart from so teacher and for the how many say and kola wo school because police no they are supposed to protect life and property and this will be crazy say obi bibia police for na kobo ho ban yes sir na police for kola no kra ba no police for be boko kola mu ina munya abotre e de ba asema e bia nyemu nti na ye ba ha bia sei na afedie ye de nadie ena wodi brum enkola e
mutena kwa bita form kwa de
de boy na ni maye e so me de ne bo no na ne nan na ni me den e paye na se we amoye na se nka obi fam wu ya because brand na so can say omo wo mba bi na kola ne de di mirika fi om school I mean what are you talking about san kola ne ti school hono na mu bubu dan bi o ba bi na kola na ba ho ba so se ebu dan ya said the order na court order na mbwa nti order be na on di budan no
that's right
now utie land commission deputy CEO or say they all state lands they were omo custody it is omo identify by say indeed a state and that's a encroach here they don't need any court order no argument no
what's oh sir
that's what the deputy CEO said
as a see a fire no immediately
obi
na piano na beka sa statement no e you obi na piano na beka say we hear court order ram say adeti na that's all adeti omo timi go bubu ye omo fi say jimi won
obi na say Bulgarian embassy me boa and I say embassy
yeah Bulgarian embassy
and obi akofa sa and we see high right building anamboa omo bugu omabugu ana say o haye na that that's na ye e dan na ye den e was because me ministry no including the minister Benito and the team and the media call omo do okwa see emi omkra bo mu nra inside njato no oyin ade na ndom kobungu and krampo no aye foreign I can say country and acquire assassin
94.7
aye nim said ye mra e wo ho tie obi etima fa assassin no esi dan ya me no ka say ye nka ho hwe gbesi ne esi say na assassin e da ho a ye di si school now say oman mu say wo si hospital wo si school market embe benefit you individually na benefit nipa dodo a I say ye bo hu ban kra ana onim sa simple assassin of and free kwanosi osi school abuama enkola e wo man mako akọ aya is that the way they should treat the professor is that how they should treat him and look at him he's lying say or no nkofo no my body build now or no no rather school no and I perform with your maba now if indeed say school no perform by can wait me akwa the way count me call but the esi no she said IGP anya ho adwuma na ministry nso an take action bia dia na ke so mo fo so simple simple
na police for no so
because na obi a o ti di fie obi can trust him or say bible so obi nko hodin for fie nkofa na de just o chichire nsagu na chi the before bet ma for hodin for de just o chichire nsagu na chi nti o ti di fie wona sase so ono ntira se na won fa ne nkofo mfire bontemra emme pria ono ne nkola na won fa ho ni free sanya kokoduro samba radio so be chechire kwanya ofa so pria obi ma na sesi asase no kwa mo ko nam se mo pe na so mfa mo ma emra ni gro baze o ka se ne nsan is legon Obi was school from crèche to senior high school level. Almost the court
Asempa FM 94.7.
As the servants of God for a school. Booning not to go here. What kind of a country is this? I didn't mind the courses, Anna. I didn't mind pan a course of Memsa. And that's it. Your court, and that's a winner. There's a room for appeal.
Of course.
And it's a big one of filing for appeal. Now, to me, about him, the Bugu Sake. Oh, the kind of impunity I call my course of my own. So, Obi got him to as a tour. I shall be crab bed 6 months. So, what can be a student in 50? I went to my court. I'm my head in junction to so I didn't change even see. Now you come and say a stop with Gunko for down, my debut Musman. Is what come with him? Over can't go see a gap.
I found him, sir, on Saturday, you know.
Yeah.
Sa Obia Makonya demolition order, Makonya demolition order, no. A choir me could do Chief Justice and
yeah.
I have a circular here, Chief Justice issue here.
Yeah.
It's dated 31st May 2021.
Okay.
Circular to all magistrates, trial judges, and justice of trial courts. Subject demolition orders. The office of the Honorable Chief Justice's attention has been drawn to a creeping practice or procedure by some trial courts ordering the demolition of immovable properties either as an independent relief or when granting leave for writ of possession to enforce judgment for recovery of possession. Enforcement or execution of judgment is regulated by Orders 43, 44, and 45 of the High Court Civil Procedure Rules, CI 47 of 2004. These rules do not provide for demolition as one of the methods of enforcing judgments.
That's right.
The rules only allow the registrar or sheriffs to execute a writ of possession and give vacant possession of the immovable property to the judgment creditor. The demolition of any wanted structure on the land is the sole responsibility of the judgment creditor and not the court. Trial magistrates, judges, and justices are requested to comply strictly with the above rules of court and avoid granting orders not sanctioned by the rules of court, such as orders for demolition. And where are there justice and in Yabu and Ankasa? Chief
Justice Wabin. See what was that? Intina position at the Mobia. I see the Mobia not Sabisabu. Not be Donna Dina Oyen or Tiasi. Because a crime winner, a coswatcher. So Obi, Joy from her. No Obi no court. No, if I can not be so. I demolition order. No, the demolition order. I never channel palm, move around a palm to not a excavator. Any nipa ye buebune ya budana guso. Ya budana so ye pe. Where they no.
That's a circular way. And the baby nampo name say court and my demolition.
Sure. I say you know the police for.
Okay, court name on. Now how name?
Say judgment credit.
Why
judgment about in favor.
No favor. No na budana gu. So they say, what you say dan come mu.
Yes. Who get a judgment? Abeya would.
They open on the bay.
It is a open so bugwa. And you put the guys a bugu.
Yeah. So they say,
and once I cast some I can you am a young who baby assembly back on. Wouldn't mean cause work when you see demolition order.
Obi, me madam Fobi, or doctor. Na sa si wo kwabinya ho baby. Or title.
Asempa FM 94.7.
No esi adan on tanko. Oko hu your call police station, police record the report here. Police for ko ako invite nipa no. Nipa no say nipa no be ma o na anadua no osida no. I mean, what kind of system is this?
Just one say police headquarters. Obi, mubi chase at way. Property fraud unit one. Yeah. Look, IGP me than you go home. They are the problem of in this country. They are the problem. Property fraud unit one. Or once as system, they do one go home no. Obi, what the Manasse, Moma morning go home. Mon conquer ye do more home. Hi, Obi can the dog everything. Ebia ohine ne to ma wo si yes me na me to ade ne ma no na that ga di bia me ma na beti so hey on be your cobra
You saw court.
Hey, Obi, as you saw, Oko Krobiaswa. I mean, what na brochega? What's a quabrocha? Police phone the ma or minum puntu no the name. Because we are you pay emrade dear. O ma me cry, o boy. A Ghana ni police no okoye police or Holland. Your friend a locoti. Na says you are times about Ghana. A locoti, yes, no a police in now, me best of my history of it. At a point in Amsterdam, the police chief of Amsterdam, a park in the car, one ticket. What drew Honomono, who said police chief Kenny, or canny ticket. Papa the buyer na, who you who say on or friend or money salute. A man the promotion gun. Come on, say, and can spend a being gone because IGP will card one back here by 94. That day na. So, anti Oko foreigner said, yeah, police for a boy minor, a more minor costron. Come on, say, police for the city upper. I tell you, say, in Cayenne, Sapro, and Kawani Jato. That's what we're going on. Now, we have one name said that you before Diana. I saw I've been to a Biasono. What name said that you before
Hobson, Medase. Sofu Chaso, Medase. Kwekubuahe, Medase. Ekosi Sayon. Yes.
Full scale of investigation.
Yeah, demonstration.
94.7.